Hello, 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 and welcome to today's session. How's everyone doing today? Sorry for the late delay. We had so many technical issues, but I think we got it all worked out now. Session 2 of the Astral Academy. It feels like a lot has already happened, and that's because it has. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for today's session, and it's something that I think you guys should be as well. I'm so excited. We're just going to dive right in, where I'm going to go ahead and unmute and talk to my lovely party members and see what they're up to, and probably adjust a little bit of volume around here. In a tech stream without tech issues. Yeah, hopefully it'll be minimized next week, at least on my part. So, all right, here we go. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How y'all doing today?
Yes. Good. Yes.
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 What do you mean yes?
He's doing.
Yeah, yes. Criken, are you stepped away, or did you just didn't know you were still mute?
Both.
Yeah, he's there. He is, baby. All right, I'm adjusting everyone's sound volumes because I, thanks to Shady, learned that I could boost desktop audio via OBS. So hopefully that'll fix the sound issues. Thank you very much, Mr. Shady.
That'll be $20. It's fine. You can
A professional in your craft. Hey man,
bargain.
Yeah. Hey, I'll buy you lunch. Sure, why not, man?
Or just give me inspiration. You know, that's actually way more valuable.
Oh, see, I'd rather just.
Oh, gotta get me one of those.
See, I would rather just give you the money than.
Yeah, I know.
Give you any sort of buff.
I had to try.
I know. Hey, man, at least you tried. You miss all the shots you don't take, right?
Right.
So swing and a miss there, pal. Okay, so. There we go. Just getting my audio levels going over here, and that is true. I do have a history of a rule that if for some reason we are playing D&D, like we're playing a campaign, and it happens to land directly on your birthday, I do give you inspiration for that.
Oh, for being born.
Yeah, but it has to be
literally fix your stream, and I can't get inspiration. Dope.
Yeah. But it has to literally, we have to be playing the campaign on your birthday. It can't be oh, my birthday was 2 days ago.
I miss it this year. That means Criken misses it this year too.
Yeah, everyone's
going.
going.
Oh, shucks.
Like 2 days.
Oh, shucks. Shucks is like the most wholesome, like, just like snap, like, oh man, dude.
You know, the real birthday present is every year I remember that Shane and I have a twin birthday. And then
Oh, nice.
Happy again.
Aww.
I mean,
My birthday's on a Thursday this year.
Is it?
So as long as we keep playing until December, I'm in for a shot.
I mean, you don't,
March 2025 falls on a Thursday, you think?
I mean,
Nice.
I will tell you that I have a lot of planned around IO. So I mean, hey, maybe you never know.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have like okay, here's the end. You know, there's just yeah. So maybe we'll see. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. The game's never gonna end. Okay, so yesterday or last session, as you guys may or may not have remembered, we met with a lovely group of, I think, what Brizzy called space wizards or wizards in space. I like space wizards. I like space wizard students, including Gideon and Tremor, who is now a year older. And you all have made friends with fellow students Zahani and Egg, and Duckazon, who is from the Spire and mainly investigating the gravitation pull of Cosmicara, also known as Space Baby, to the Arcane Academy crew. You were tasked to investigate some sort of strange gravitation pull that seemed to be in the area that simulated that of Cosmicara, and only to find out as you arrived on site, which was an old Gith village, that the Gith village had been essentially energy drained, eaten up for a while. All of their inhabitants converted into cosmoflares, and Cosmicara themselves appearing on the scene. You barely escaped with your lives as you have returned back to the Astral Academy, where now you have been tasked not only to research cosmicara, but also potentially find others that may be able to assist you in the fight that is to be ahead. With that, you all have deserved a well-earned rest, so feel free to give yourselves a full rest. Take the full rest action, heal yourself back up to full.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're gonna need it.
Done?
No, you have not leveled up. But thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'll
I
ask again
forget.
next week.
That's, keep me on my toes. Zahani,
Yes.
during your slumber, you awaken, I would say, into an area of pitch darkness. The campaign has begun. Zahani, what do you do?
Is anybody there?
It echoes and retreats back, the sound of your voice as it kind of like deflects around the sky in the area.
Can somebody turn on a light? I'm scared.
No response. Zahani, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to walk forward and see if I feel anything. Well, do I feel anything below my feet? Am I standing?
You are standing, but at the same time, it's as if you feel nothing underneath your feet. You do not feel solid ground, and yet you are still able to walk forward.
I'm gonna try to walk forward.
You do so. The same feeling, almost as if you're expecting to fall at this point. But no, you were able to walk forward. As you explore in this unknown darkness, a chill fills your body. Begin to hear a voice attempt to penetrate your mind. You don't know the sound at first, but it almost rings within your brain. At that moment, the voice becomes clear. A whisper in the back of your mind. One word, a name. Theo.
Yes, who? Hello? That is not me, hello?
And you awaken from your slumber. The next day. Zahani, as you awaken, how are you currently feeling right now?
Very confused. I swore I wasn't asleep. I swore I was somewhere else and now I'm here. As if I was teleported.
And then you would have awakened from your bed or whatever your room would have been at that point in time. And
Yes.
yeah. So at that point, someone mentioned Egg is in color. That's right. Egg has a brand new token.
Hi.
Hello. Go ahead and give yourself a full rest, Mr. Tremor.
I did.
You're not connected up again, are you? Because we can't see your health bar above your head.
Hold on. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay. All I have to do is click this. Or change your hit points.
Heck. All right, give me a second.
Yeah, you're good. And I'll just do this for now. Hey, there you are. And everyone can see it. I'll also make a mental note. Right here. Fix Tremors. Okay.
Fix tremor.
If you're typing it out, I don't know if that's a mental note, but do carry
That
on.
is a physical note now.
Mental to physical.
It was a mental to physical. I have made a mental note, and I also typed it out as well. Okay?
I'm still upset about not getting. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
It's not getting your. Oh no! Hey, look, I'm sorry, man. I should have.
fine. Lead us away, DM.
I'm looking. Okay, so there are so many. Boop, boop,
Boop, boop, boop, boop, boop.
boop, 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 boop. Well, my music is all over. There it is. Is it this one?
Ooh.
Yep, that's the one.
Shit.
As
I'm in twice.
what?
Sorry.
What's
Go
up,
ahead.
Tremor? Oh,
Don't mind me.
okay. You all awaken to return back to the office of Levin, who has been diligent through the evening hours studying this new phenomenon that is cosmicara and potentially what it may do. As you all recall, cosmicara is actually still over the old Gith village. If you were to look out the window during your either in your rooms or your morning hours towards where the Gith village was, off in the distance, you will see the figure of a child, of a baby, just hovering there, with dust particles and rocks kind of like surfacing around, signifying the gravity well that it has placed itself into. A haunting reminder of what looms ahead and what you are researching and fighting for. As you all return to the office, what do you do at this time?
So can you, time-wise, what is this in relevance to the last?
Next day.
Okay, so we came back to the office. Okay.
Yeah, one day has passed. And you would have been asked to return to the office the moment that you've awakened, eaten, cleaned up, to continue the research that has been tasked to you at this point.
Yeah, I would just eat the simplest of breakfasts and go straight there.
Okay.
How much time was Levin giving me in my room before coming back here?
You would have it would have probably been like go rest up and then come right on back, because we have a lot of work to do. So it would have been 8
First thing
hours.
in the morning.
Yeah.
I would still
Okay.
have food in my hands when we go into the office from eating because I don't want to stop.
What
Okay.
food have you got?
Probably like biscuits and
like
little
a
sausages.
like a purple-esque
Egg's gonna
biscuit.
walk beside him.
Okay.
Can I steal a sausage?
Go ahead. Do a stealth check. What is your passive perception?
Only 14.
Okay, so yes, you were like eating egg. How would you have stealthed the biscuit or sausage away?
His long tongue goes out of his mouth to the sausage and pulls it straight back in.
Okay, I like it. You would have done. Do you so stealthily, or do you just go for it? Like you don't
he
care
does
if you
so
notice it or not?
stealthily.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
All
acting
right.
like you can't be seen yet.
Yeah. You feel a slight like jolt in your hand, Zahani. But then nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
I still look around to see if I dropped one because I swear it felt like I did. Strange.
You look around to see no sausage over on the ground.
I thought I brought more food, but some of it appears to be missing.
Oh yeah, that's the elves around the air. Me heard some stealing some things of me. You should
Really?
Be careful. Yeah. Things go missing.
I'm gonna be looking around cautiously now from now on.
Yeah, he's invisible, so just be careful.
I could see some invisible things. I'll look.
Don't look too hard, but he's got a job to do.
You're right. You're right.
Egg, you are now properly fed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Tremor, what have you had for breakfast as you're walking back into the office?
Man, what would a edgelord? Just black coffee, you know.
You've started. You've just started drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee and a newspaper.
Eating a newspaper with the coffee.
Dipping it in.
Meanwhile, Gideon,
Yes.
you awaken with no need for sustenance today.
Oh, dope. So since I don't have enough time to meditate, I would probably have just made my way right to Levin's office.
Okay. You do 4 hours of meditation as part of your long rest, just so you know.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I just mean like Gideon's been doing work, right? Like he's
Oh,
been
mhm. Oh, like
meditating day
additional.
and night.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Tremor sips his coffee. It's the sound of my actual coffee. So, how are we gonna tackle this thing?
What do you mean?
I think it is too big to tackle.
We need more information.
Right, and how do we get that?
Observing what we can.
He's gonna walk over to the window.
We can literally observe now, so that is certainly helpful.
Levin will come up. I know. It's unsettling. As you stare out into the distance to see cosmicara just
Unsettling,
hovering.
but better than invisible, but definitely out there.
It looks a lot smaller from here, and I hold it in my hand like I can hold it right there, from far away.
Squish it.
Yeah.
I love him.
I think Levin at that point would kind of give like a smirk. Just taking it in, taking the opportunity to just, these moments right here is probably going to be few and far between, so he's cherishing the ones that he has currently at this point. All right.
Gideon,
Yeah.
we know that this being is incredibly old and dead, which is ironically both of our schools of magic. Do you think you can tap into that somehow? I guess conveniently is the word I was looking for as well, not ironic. I don't like to misspeak.
I don't think there's anything I can do. It is interesting though, now that you bring that up. Both of our schools of magic and is creating a gravitational pull,
Yeah.
which Duck specializes.
Did it also create the illusion?
And it made the illusions, which you do. And then I don't know what the fuck the lizard does, but
Yeah, I mean, maybe it dances sometimes. We don't know.
To me, it sounds like that you all are the perfect ones to help research this. Each of you have an aspect that you specialize and focus in. And we're going to need to put our heads together and figure how exactly to face off against this. I have a couple of ideas I would not mind sharing with you, if you would allow me to do so.
No,
of
Please.
course, you're the boss.
Please.
I was just kidding.
Tremor shoots him a glare. And you swear you see electricity crackle from his eyes. And then he turns back to Lemon. Try not to do that. Edgelord monologues.
So Levin will give a nod. I have to admit, I've been fascinated in, well, the two of you, pointing over to Gideon and to Tremor, showing such promise in the world of Io. Something that I did not think was possible in a different world such as this, but perhaps your denizens show promise. If we are to face off against this, there's a couple of things we're going to need to do. One of the things is we need to research it and understand what this being can do in a sort of, to put lightly, a dangerous scry. I feel that I've been working throughout the evening and developed a way to do so, but I'm going to need just the slightest more time. In that meantime, though, I have been looking into Io's activities to see who is the most capable if we were to ever need additional help. Of course, your friends Aldoris and Eleonora are definitely potentials. But there's groups of people out there that are doing miraculous things that seem to be tapped into an unknown power that not even I understand. Maybe we should start with that first and see what the best that Io has to offer.
Tremor raises his hand.
Yes.
There's also Alice. I still have this snake. Or do I not?
Oh, so
Whatever
during
happened to that?
so during the year you actually have sent Eleanor back to Alice.
Alice. Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. I don't have the snake, but I do probably still have contact with Alice.
Levin smiles and nods. Was like, I was actually thinking that was the first thing we could do. It seems your friend Alice, along with his crew, have been doing some remarkable things since the last you spoke with him. And then there are others that I believe may be capable candidates against the final final battle against cosmicara.
You have any leads?
I do, and I wish to share them with you now, if that is all right. At that point, he will walk over to the scrying crystal.
Would we know if Duck, Egg, and like if everyone's not from Io, like are we confirmed the only ones from Io?
Yes,
Yeah, I was laughing at that too.
duck egg. Zahani's duck egg.
This is a ship name now, even though there's no like chemistry whatsoever between those two characters.
No, yeah, you two are the only ones from Io that are here at the school.
Gotcha.
He will motion everyone. All right, gather on the crystal. I've got a bit of notes from what I've seen. These others do. But ultimately, I feel it would be up to you all to determine if they are suitable to face off against cosmicara in the not-so-distant future.
Okay.
So... yeah, 1 second. All right. So the first thing he does is he places his hand on the crystal ball. Within it, you will see a beach and what appears to be a sort of like old derelict ship upon the beach. There is a crew of people you can assume is the pirate's crew. And Tremor, you recognize one of them to be Alice. Shall we start with this first?
Sure thing.
He'll nod. And just like that, as he places his hand over the crystal ball, you will see the air begin to electricity kind of like surges within the air as a magical arcane force sweeps all of you over. And the room itself becomes the scene that is within the ball. Go ahead and place your tokens down.
Oh,
Whereabouts?
shoot, dude.
Anywhere you
Jumped in the gosh dang pensive.
anywhere you want.
Appear right next to him.
Yeah.
It is not letting me place my token.
Here you go.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Anyone else having difficulty placing their token? 1, 2, 3, 4. I see everyone there. Perfect. And then I will, at the same time. Oh, wait, that's the EM screen. Okay, and then you'll see for a moment as these 5 are over on a campfire, their ship beached off, and they seem to be discussing something. You can barely make out the words.
Is
but
Levin here?
He does not appear to be here yet. As they continue to discuss, you'll see Levin just like materialize
Plop into the fire.
Yeah, just light on fire immediately. The five continue their conversation as if you are not in the area. This is merely an illusion of scrying that I recorded recently. They seem to be. Go on.
I would like to reach down and try to pick up a handful of sand.
You would go ahead, reach down, and scoop up the sand. And as you do so, it kind of like dematerializes within your hand. Like you just barely, briefly feel the sand upon your hand for just a moment before it fades away.
Fascinating.
Indeed. I specialize in scrying and divination. That is my area of focus. And he smiles. Maybe something you may or may not know about Levin. I feel like I've become
Can they hear
quite
us?
good at it. No. They aren't able to hear us.
It's like a memory.
Yes, it is. They're discussing, apparently attacking some sort of pirate fort. From what I can tell. You'll see this older one kind of like point around in the sand as if there's like a map of what they plan on doing. And you will also notice, for all of the spellcasters, aka everyone, that this one has a giant sword that actually seems to be releasing some sort of latent magic energies. This one was quite interesting, Levin will say, pointing to the man. He actually has an ancient artifact of your Io.
What is that?
It is a sword that can take souls and then use them and amplify to bolster his powers. There's much he doesn't know about the sword. And surprisingly, much I don't know either. Perhaps something we can research in the future for him. If we do bring him into the fight.
Is it best served in the hands of a pirate?
I don't know too much about his character. If we wish to study him further, we can go ahead and do so. But I suppose that's a discussion we should have. We can do that now or later.
What makes these people so good?
One of the things that I scried for were individuals with the most amount of potential. And I found quite a handful of them. You'll be surprised at the others that I have seen as well. They seem to have formed a bit of a bond with each other. This one, he'll point over to a halfling with shark-edged teeth. She has recently been invited into their crew, but they seem to have welcomed her with open arms. She also shows quite a bit of potential, a shapeshifter, if you will, into the magics, the druidic magics, allowing her to shape into a variety of animals that she's seen. I briefly peered into her mind, and some of those animals are fascinating. What were you saying, Egg?
He's gonna walk up to this one.
Yeah.
Say, but what about this one? He looks like he's about to die.
He looks over at him. This one's very interesting. He was on his last years of life. That seems to have changed very recently. He's made contact with someone that I don't know of. I would only define as a deep deity of some kind. This individual, on his last legs of life, seems like, at this point, cannot die. He's biologically an immortal.
Oh.
Has he ceased aging in that respect?
More research will be required.
Interesting.
So how exactly does seeing this help us? How do we get them here?
We could always
Convince them to help.
We could always make contact. But we need to first determine if these individuals are capable enough, or if we would be bringing them into something that they wouldn't be able to assist us with at all. We need to spend time and observe.
Goals as a team.
They're pirates. Probably wealth.
What does that mean?
Thieves.
Yes.
Oh,
Thieves of the ocean.
okay. I like it.
What do you steal from the ocean?
Pebbles.
Oh, I guess, yes.
I love him so much.
Levin will continue. Yes, while they are a group of pirates seeking wealth and fortune, they seem to have shown quite a bit of promise and selfless sacrifice. They've formed bonds. They've become almost like a family. They recently faced off against a great threat within Io's depths, that it could have been a great danger to the neighboring kingdoms and countries. They did so without reward and without hesitation. They show valor and promise.
Cool.
Very well. I know Alis is in tune with magic at least, and I believe this one. I think it was this one, right, Brett? Also
Yeah,
came
yeah.
From the academy? Yeah.
Yeah.
This one also came from the old academy. They'll understand the significance of what we're dealing with.
Levin smiles a bit. Ah, yes, this one. She is pure at heart, and probably the oldest of them all. She has elvish blood
Fancy.
and a great tap into her magical powers. She is an Arcana spellcaster, but has the ability to heal as if she was that of a cleric.
What do these people know of the Astral?
As of right now,
Not
nothing.
much. Alis has traveled through it, but I don't think they visited for an extended period of time.
Levin will stare off at Alis. That was a very impactful visit that you had with him. He's been learning and trying how to travel the Astral ever since.
Well, it seems like a good place to start then.
He'll nod. Let's make a mental note of that and continue a study, unless you wish to open communication with them immediately.
Is that possible? I thought this was a memory.
Well, not right now, but we can prepare the communication. Or, when I say immediately, I mean within in a short future, a day or so.
Yeah?
What is this one's abilities?
Magic.
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 He is a talented spellcaster, but unfortunately has quite a bit of trouble controlling it. I've seen mages of wild magic, but this one is beyond wild. Almost unstable. He's doing his best, and is becoming quite a powerful sorcerer in the meantime.
As they know that you spy on them, Levin.
No. He steps forward. And I
What
don't.
about this one? What does he do? And I point to this other Zahani.
Why is there?
You know, this I minor illusioned myself.
Oh,
Little prankster.
did you like create an illusion of yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought there was like actually something wrong with Roll20. He'll look over. I think that one shows promise, and he'll smile over at you.
He looks very
Aw.
strong, yes.
Yes, he does.
I blush and then lose my concentration and he vanishes.
Are you flirting with the professor?
Or himself.
Or yeah, unclear.
There are others I wish to show you as well before we come to any conclusion.
Well, I think that we should let Duck decide because she's smart as he. She knows about gravity.
Yes, but you all know about other things. At least.
Well, and we know gravity. She taught us.
What do you know, Egg?
What do you mean? Like, do you want me to list everything?
Your specialties are swords?
He can
Well-
steal. I mean, no, he can't.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I like to think about magic as more of a means to an end, not something to be studied. That's a bit, you know, like, me don't live that long, so me just wants to put it to good use. Means
How long do you live?
I don't know. Like, how do you measure that?
Are you going to die?
How long
today?
have you lived so far?
How do I measure that?
With time.
mean-
what do you mean? How do you measure that?
Gideon is
we
insulted.
don't keep count.
How many
Why did I
times
keep
have you
count?
slept?
You count that?
We are supposed to keep track of this?
Yeah, me has not been doing that. At least 100, I think. Probably more.
Tremor rolls his eyes and stomps off.
Look, all he said is that that kind of gravity magic clearly is the main focus here of that baby thing. She
I believe
knows
there
what
are
its
several
weaknesses
different
are.
areas of focus. There are
Yeah.
the illusions, the necromancy, the ancient nature of it.
Levin will agree and nod. Gravity
So
is
is our leader.
merely a piece of the puzzle.
I don't need a leader. I hate
Every-
leaders.
Well, then you be the leader.
No. I also hate
Well, you're my
me.
teacher. You lead me.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I guess I am technically.
Oh, yeah.
Levin will look off to his side, and you'll just hear mutter under his breath, "Tremor." In a, you know the feeling. It isn't a like. It isn't like a scold, but it's a, like, take a moment and reassess what you're doing right now.
Sorry, headmaster. Let's get back to what you were talking about. Matter at hand.
I feel like Levin, he doesn't scold you like other adults have, like told you that's wrong. He gives you the opportunity to learn for yourself, is I think
Yeah.
Levin's demeanor to you.
Yeah, and he respects that. I think he realizes that.
Very well. You will actually notice while you're here, you can smell the sea air of the beach.
That's
Ooh.
cool.
Yeah. So it's refreshing for a moment.
Oh yeah, I guess Tremor will probably go to the water and see if it feels wet if he walks into it.
Oh, be careful.
Muted, but yes, it does feel a little wet. Levin will give you a moment to experience the sensation.
Egg's going to notice the sea and move as far away as possible.
You ready?
Permission to try something, headmaster.
Go ahead.
He's gonna walk up to Egg and slap him across the face.
Egg will definitely feel that.
If he hits me, he has to roll to attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do it on arm track. That's true. Do
I
it.
ain't letting that happen.
Oh no, I'm trying the worst person possible.
Yeah, he gets a. How does it work? Disadvantage because of your illusion, or
Yeah.
okay,
Wait,
roll
like,
again.
That's always open. Like that's
Yeah.
always a thing.
Me's
Yep.
got a cloak on. Enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Oh my god.
It's because he's a melee mage. He needs it.
You slapped the wrong one next to me. You're
Are
not
there
too
always
fast,
two
are
of you?
Like most of the time, because me cloak. Yeah. We found
Look, I
it.
just wanted to test if you could feel anything.
Oh, okay,
when we're
then
in
I'll
this
slap
form.
him.
Yeah, try it, bud.
With my claws.
What? You have claws?
Ah, no, man.
I dodge out of the way. Now it's like fucking Street Fighter. Forget
What is
it.
the purpose of this?
I think we's having a ruffle.
Unnecessary. Perhaps dialogue would have been better with that.
I step
Tremor?
into the fire.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You feel the heat. It's kind of stings at you for a bit moment, as if your mind believes that you stepped in fire. But that sensation goes away pretty quickly.
That's badass.
yeah. This is like that spell Phantasmal Force. We know that.
A little bit. Very good.
I
Ek.
want to cast Control Flames and try to make the fire grow.
Go ahead and make a intelligence saving throw. So with that, you do kind of like tap in to the illusion itself. You struggle a little bit with that saving throw, but you genuinely believe that you manipulate the illusion around as the fire kind of like grows and surrounds you a little bit at that point,
Interesting.
shaping your magic into an illusion of itself. But it struggles right away, and then you just kind of see it like dissolve back into the fire that was there in the memory.
You have other candidates to show us.
I do. At that point, you'll see him kind of like do like a horizontal chopping motion with both arms stretched out as he dismisses the room that you're in, the scene and illusion. You'll return back to the scrying ball. He'll close his
Zahani
eyes.
is completely naked right now. He was swimming in the water.
You'll see Zahani just completely in the nude, his clothes like scattered off in this corner.
Where did we go?
Ugh.
Pardon me.
I'll allow you a moment.
I'd put it all back on. This is just like my dream. I keep appearing places today.
Naked.
I don't know if I was naked before. I didn't look.
Where was this?
It was I was in my room, and then I was in darkness, and someone was talking to me, and then I was in my room again.
What did they say?
Yeah, Levin will actually show a little concern at this point, in case this
it
doesn't
was a
sound like a
name.
dream.
Let me think. It was so long ago. I had breakfast, and then
This morning?
I have to think about before breakfast, but I had sausages, and I had a biscuit. It was Theo, I think?
Theo. Do you know a
Yes.
Theo?
No, and that is not me. I am Zahani.
He'll nod. I'll keep a note of that. See if that name has any significance.
I mean, it's just a dream, right?
Could be. But we're also dealing with what did you say? A dead god?
Yeah.
Well, in my dreams, I'm normally flying and doing fun stuff, but this one was not.
You can fly?
In my dreams, yes. What do you do?
Oh, me
I
try
hear the
not to
screams
breathe.
of my dead classmates.
Yeah.
That is not fun.
Levin will rest a hand on your shoulder, Tremor.
It's okay, I've grown used to them.
Maybe one day you will experience true silence.
Only
Death?
when I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm freaking myself out.
Hopefully before then. I mean, Trevor definitely scarred himself. This is, I mean,
Trevor.
this is honestly what I would expect. Are you ready? He'll say it to everyone, but kind of directed a little more towards Tremor.
Yes, I have my clothes on now.
Zahani,
Yes?
I want you to keep a dream journal.
What is that?
Do you have a journal or a diary of some sort?
What are they for?
Keeping track, notes, But this one would be based off of memories that you have, so that you
Like
don't
I draw
forget them. You write them with words.
I do not know the writing very well.
Hmm.
I could draw the pictures of what I see, though.
That could work for now.
Okay. I will try.
He'll nod. And I'll also ensure that we teach you about writing as well.
It
Thank
seems
you.
that this school would be quite difficult without knowing how to write.
Oh, it has been. Trust me.
Uh,
They're trying to teach me. It's very difficult.
He'll respond to Duck. Duckazon. Simply saying, there are many races of people out there that don't believe in the written word. We open them all. We welcome them all with open arms and teach them accordingly their customs, standards, and try and open up their minds to different ways of communication, of note tracking. You must remember this. He'll nod over to Duck.
As long as one has a way to record things they must recall later.
I believe he does. Looking back to Zahani. All
There's
right.
ways to
Draw
send
them.
messages.
I don't know about that one. I don't know who I would send them to.
At that point, Levin will place his hands upon the scrying ball once again. This time, you will see what appears to be inside of some sort of crystalline structure. What I can only describe as floating little squids hovering about. And there you see the only 5 humanoids. And they seem to be in a pool of reflective water of some kind. Are you ready?
Yes.
Take us away.
He'll nod. And you will awaken. I'll drag your tokens out because there actually is like light you have to work with here. Okay. The honey. Duck is egg. Tremor. Idiot. You'll appear to be in, like I said, a cave of crystalline structures all around, with a bunch of these squid-like creatures floating about.
Do I recognize these creatures or this environment?
You do not.
Wait, we know this one. Both of these.
You'll look over. As
I
you walk
remembered some
within,
of these.
as you walk within the water, Tremor, you actually feels almost like the best way I could describe what jelly would feel like for a brief moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know some of these individuals?
Yeah, when we were first traveling back from the Astral, remember through that tear?
And you
These two
encounter
were there.
them. Oh. And what of the others?
I don't recognize them. And there were others with them that aren't here anymore.
Well.
Oh, wait, Sachi wasn't there.
No,
Yeah,
Sachi was there.
there.
Yes, just briefly. You saw Sachi like
Oh, they
fly
zoomed past, right?
fly past, yeah, but you do recall
Oh,
seeing
yeah,
her.
yeah,
You did
yeah.
end up seeing her. So
This one was hard to forget.
yeah, that's one seems to have a sense of justice within their soul. This was a fascinating
horse.
thing that I observed. They seem to be cleansing themselves of impurities, improving themselves outside traditional means within this pool. I witnessed them fighting off against the worst versions of themselves. Their dangerous impurity, so that they may enhance their own selves. Perhaps this is
Sounds
something
like
we could take
something,
advantage
Trevor
of.
might be able to use, yeah.
I would
and
not stand a chance against my impurities. They're all of me.
That's good.
Gideon hangs his head as his first attempt at a joke since being a serious Sally was not taken as a joke, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, that would not have gone over well with Tremors.
It's so good.
I am all of me.
He'll continue. They seem to be fighting off against an ancient evil of Io. The Void? Or what I've found to be the corpse of it. Apparently.
Can I roll some sort of check on...
Like an Arcana or History
recognizes
check?
the Void? Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think he would have... I mean, it's up to, I don't know how much he would have known of, like, the deities of the old...
Of course.
But it'd probably be a history check.
So with an 11, I mean, you know the basic magics, the basic lore. There were two gods, Div and Void, and the heroes, known as the Fallen Heroes, faced off against them in glorious combat and defeated them, sacrificing their lives to kill the gods of Io. Their memories now scattered across the world, or said to. You really haven't seen any proof of that, but it said...
No, didn't we get one? We got one from when we were going through the Astral Tear thing, right? From that dragon thing we fought?
From the labyrinth? Yes. There was another reason for that, though.
Okay. That was something different.
Yeah. It wasn't... Yeah, so it's... Yeah, that's there's an interesting reason behind that your party may not be privy to.
Okay.
Actually, no, probably we'll get to learn about right now. You mentioned there were others with them.
Yeah, there was a turtle. There was...
He nods.
kind of a grizzled asshole. Hate that phrase.
Tremor, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific about that.
He was an old man. Had a big sword.
Blonde hair, whitish blonde.
Guess so.
Something very interesting about that one.
Are
So,
they dead?
no. The two of those that you mentioned, I did see scrying, but they seem to be isolated, alone. Perhaps we could inform them of this. They do show potential. The grizzled old man you speak of, I had to scry a little deeper. Apparently he too is immortal in life.
Hell.
He nods. I actually saw him further previous within his life. He's probably easily over 500 years at this point.
Whoa. You look pretty good for 500.
He nods. He apparently fought with the fallen heroes. Goes by the name Braun.
I don't think that registers as... It's probably too specific for my general history knowledge.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
Because that name wouldn't that name wouldn't be scattered because they didn't die. So but yeah, so he mentions that I saw him. At least he knew of the fallen heroes. He wasn't part of the fight, the final clash. But he seems to be going through his own conflicts. I'm uncertain if he would be capable or even willing to fight against this. The turtle is hard to see. These are strange. Or do you mean like the octopuses, or do you mean like of the other individuals in the pool?
3 people here.
Oh, okay, I saw you. Well, this one is a ghost-wise halfling. Apparently has lived underground her entire life. He's part of some sort of cartographer's guild, mapping out Io so that everyone knows exactly what to do. She, I wouldn't say diplomacy is her strong suit, but she's very good with a bow. This one, he'll walk over to the old man. A bard of some kind. Apparently, with a wealth of information of stories. He's able to manifest those stories into life, to use them in combat. And this young lady, heading over to the young girl over here, she is extremely young. Apparently sealed in a genie's bottle for... I don't even think she's aware of how long it's been. It must have been at least a century.
Would that make her old?
Her life was suspended within that bottle. She is still a youth, I would say. I would worry about bringing such a child into a battle of that, but she is capable. Her powers tap into the genie that serves her.
She escaped the bottle, and now she uses the genie's powers.
That's correct. Well, they seem to have broken it. But they found a new one, and she taps into the power of the genie. That is correct. The genie serves her unconditionally. The genie, I sense impurities from. He probably doesn't appreciate that he's using his power, has to use his power to serve her. But he seems to be contained and well in control from the small child. And Levin will conclude with that. What does the rest of you do? Or ask, or say?
What
did
hero
these
is
other
this
two-
one?
The two
And I try to
who-
grab the thing beat in front of
Oh.
me.
Oh my.
This one seems to be a new race. I can only describe it as a parasite. They appear to eat the dead void, even though that kills them in the process. They're
That does
not.
not sound like a good meal.
It is not.
Which sounds like the best if they're willing to die for it, you know.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I would die for sausages.
Uh-oh.
This one seems to have been born from the corpse of Div. And they do everything they can to defeat and devour the void.
Levin, are we supposed to choose one of these warriors now? Is that what these field trips are for?
This is simply reconnaissance. We can bring all of them if we need to. But if you feel that they are incapable or perhaps unable to participate or bring a positive meaning, then that is what we're here to determine.
How does the child mentally handle combat?
She's seen a lot. Her mind is well guarded. I am uncertain. Something we may need to investigate further.
Do any of these people have knowledge of the Astral?
I don't believe so. This one over here is a spellcaster. A mage of wild magic, which she taps into freely. She has also seen quite a bit. Feel she may have been slightly scarred. I'm uncertain if that makes her more capable or more of a danger to us.
Trevor traces his own scars. You're telling me.
The wild magic ones concern me.
This one has seen more of her fair share of wild magic than any other mage that I've seen. And yet she still survives, amplifying and bolstering her power within this pool of radiance.
I think it's admirable. Magic is not a thing to fear. It
Levin
should
will
be
nod.
harnessed.
What sorts of battles have these ones faced?
Well, I know these two, points to Bophades and Sachi, has seen a slight betrayal, has been within the fight against the Void for longer than the others. But they all have witnessed great atrocities and have faced off against looming threats, and is now preparing themselves for hopefully a solution to cleanse your continent of Kathos on Io, pointing over to Tremor and Gideon. Face off and clear out the dead void, so that Kathos doesn't sink within your ocean.
So they're busy.
They're all busy. But we must determine who or if we reach out to for this task.
Right. Who else you got?
He'll nod. Are we done here?
He looks at the others.
I believe so.
Why do we not just ask them if they want to come?
We can, if that is the route that you've decided.
Seems confusing trying to pick one.
I figured it's best to know who they are first before we address them.
Yes, you're probably right.
Can
I'm
we
not.
really afford to be picky with the space
Yeah.
baby looming?
I'm with Gideon.
Ultimately, that will have to be a decision we come up with. If that is what you decide at the end of this, and we need to ask everyone, then that is what we'll do.
Yeah, I feel like we should just throw all of these people at it.
Are you looking for meat shields?
Levin hesitates for a moment. This next group, you may have a different feeling about.
Okay.
What are they, all old or all children?
Perhaps it's best I just show you. He'll dismiss the illusion. At this point, Levin will look around to see if anyone has disrobed since their last time in the illusion.
I am fully clothed.
He'll take a deep sigh. All right. These show potential, but I'm afraid I think we'll need to have a discussion about them first. You will see what appears to be an old building of some kind, a room. The room itself seems to be a makeshift classroom, but also bar. And you just see this swarm of goblins fighting each other.
Where are the heroes?
Egg is gonna perk up. There.
And Levin will nod.
Tremor squints at the picture. Are they small?
Yeah. Me brother is like an expert on these things.
Perhaps it would be best we investigate further. He will produce the illusion, as you will then come to the scene of a bunch of goblins. These two apparently coming to fists. Here? Oh, yeah, shield
two?
these two over here. Hugh's token is not out or needs help dragged out. I see we've got 1, 2, 3.
I'm getting me.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't have mine either.
Okay, Tremor. Bam. And all right, perfect. Everyone's here. Yeah, you'll see these two and this incredibly small goblin appears to be playing in some sort of like band, like a variety of musical instruments. And while they're doing so, you see this one about to leap over the stool, and then these two, which you can only describe as bards, just come into odds, like fisticuffing each other as they all just appear to be in a fight. Meanwhile, you'll see here in the back, kind of in its own separate illusion, an ogre and a very small goblin appearing to be wearing what I can only describe as like fern tunics, and they seem to be laughing at each other. All in all, a very chaotic scene.
Is this a joke?
What do you mean?
I choose all of them.
Yeah, me likes goblins. Me speaks fluent.
Levin will appear. This is no joke. They all show great potential in a greater ability to grow even stronger. They're probably one of the few,
cool.
they're probably one of the few of the strongest goblins there. And left alone, will probably continue to do so, become the strongest goblins in all of Io. He'll look over.
Their capabilities, their specialties.
Well, at this point in time, they're still, I would say, as far as power right now, mayhaps the weakest of the ones we've seen.
Yeah, no kidding.
But they do have the ability to, if maybe upon our intervention, become even stronger. This one here appears to be a bard of some sort. He has you'll notice that this one literally has just a stack of musical instruments all around him. He apparently carries that everywhere he goes. This one's good with a bow and knives. Bloodthirsty. Able to murder.
Cool.
This one, she is holding a giant jar of pickles. You will
I'm
notice.
trying to reach for them.
And
I can't get them.
holding a ladle. This one apparently seems to be attuned with divine magic.
What sort of god? Just kind of trails
Be
off.
careful with your next words, man.
She doesn't realize it, but I believe she is attuned with... These are all goblins on the continent of Ishtar, where your Arcane Academy, your Exodus Academy was. You may have mentioned something about latent magic of some kind. I believe you called it the Day.
Oh. She's attuned to the day?
I don't think she realizes it, though.
Huh. Tremor's much more interested now.
Like the
Yeah,
sun.
when Gideon heard that, he walked over and is like inspecting this goblin. How old is she?
I'm uncertain. The jar itself is able to manifest a sort of healing magic. In her mind, it creates brine and pickles. But I suppose anyone attuned with the day, it would manifest as anything. A jar of jelly, a mythical meat. For her... Sausage. Yes. For her, she seems to have linked herself and attuned to pickles and brine. But again, I don't even think she's aware of this.
All right, she can come. I don't really care about the others.
Wait, hold on a minute. My brother does deep studies on these things. They is very strong. Gotta be careful around.
What, goblins?
Yeah. They
It's
is
like the first
foundation.
quest that every starting off wizard gets. You know, I bet as we are witnessing this, there's like a troop of students outside this town hall about to come in and kill them.
Yeah, which makes them important. Because they is like a stepping stone in life, you know. The bottom of the ring.
They are...
Why would we want the bottom of the rung to fight with us?
To keep us, you know, some humility. Keep us down a level.
Wouldn't that just keep them down?
What do you mean? I is the bottom because you hate me.
You're very confused with this argument.
Is
Is
this
anything?
tiny one part of it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. I thought it was a doll.
This one seems to have grown very unstable with his wild magic. He's permanent, so much to the point that he has shrunk down to that size. He has entered a range of new wild magic that I have called chaos magic.
How many wild magicians are out
Three.
there?
3. There are 3 of them.
Wow.
Yes.
Some, you know,
Evil.
maybe we need a baby to fight a baby.
My only concern is they're all particularly very violent, especially that one. And I'll point over to the one over here that just appears to be cackling with this ogre.
I think we can't control them.
This one is a very capable fighter. You'll notice that he's holding a staff with a bunch of like knives like tied up around it that he seems to be dangling around very easily.
Is that
This-
his pet? Or his best friend?
Oh, that one. I believe they called him Dungo. They appear to be part of some sort of circus troupe. And this one here has been trying to build an army.
For what?
Take down the baby.
I'm actually uncertain. He wants to form an army to, I believe, face off against a war chief of some kind so he can win over his daughter's hand. But I don't even think he knows why he's building the army anymore. He seems to be very mentally unstable. 2 personalities are housed within his mind. But they are capable and very powerful, if not a bit chaotic.
Chaotic as they may be, are they still heroes?
Levin would be quiet about that. What would you define as a hero?
Would they be willing to help, even if it doesn't benefit them?
I mean, it benefits them in that they don't die.
Yeah, and I can always lie to them. I speak goblin.
Well, we shouldn't
Trevor
have to
nods.
lie to anyone that's going to join us.
Why?
We should take as many hands as we can, but only those that are willing.
Why not? They is in danger too. Sometimes a lie is a good thing.
Lying is very rarely a good thing, and especially when dealing with a giant space baby. I don't think lying is the right approach.
I think I'm with Egg on this one.
Gideon will look at Tremor and just sigh. The truth helps us avoid needless accidents. We should not bring people into the fray without being honest with them.
But if
We
it's for
should
the
not
greater
have
good.
to lie. We have
Shouldn't have
reason to
to.
believe Cosmicara may want to shift their plane and consume their home.
You think that result would register with beings of this stature? He kind of offhandedly remarks, pointing at the goblins.
I do not know these people.
What we gotta
I don't
do?
think you can even call them people.
Yeah, wait, there is a people, man. Like, all I think we should do, right? Like, truthfully, if cosmicara come through that portal, he's gonna kill everything. Like, probably feast no worlds. They's in danger. They don't understand the whole thing is like an owl, right? So what we do is we convince them that cosmicara thingy is the thing they hate most. They go and kill it with us, and it's all for the greater good. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Why don't we just tell them that it will kill them? I'm sure they will want to fight it then.
Yeah,
Because
just
most
say it,
things
make
in-
fun of them.
In our world would kill them.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta lie a little bit, cause they don't understand. They's got small brains. They's not smart like us, right? Remember?
Kind of scoffs at that. That you would even consider yourself as smart as him.
All I is saying is that we need all the help we're gonna get. You saw the size of that thing. It ain't small.
Yes, and I agree. We are going to need all the help we can get. The
I
last
think-
thing I want to see is a lie come unraveled while we're fighting a space baby.
Yeah.
So,
That is true.
I believe
Trimmer-
it depends on the tactic we are going for. If we need a specific plan with very particular steps, it may not be best to take every warrior we have access to, regardless of how much we can trust their strategies.
It's a good point.
But
There's
if we're
gonna
just
be-
throwing in as much as possible, as many things as we can at it, then we may as well try to get them.
To that point as well, I'm sure there's going to be multiple steps to taking down Cosmicara. And maybe each of these groups can play some small part. It seems that we each have some affinity or preference, maybe, on which of these groups we feel we'd get along better with. He's going to look to the headmaster. Is it possible to send a delegate, one of us, to each of them?
Yes, I think it would be possible.
At least then
How
we can
many
get more
groups have you
information.
got?
What did Egg say?
How many groups have you got? Like, how many peoples are we looking for?
The 3, right? Are there
Well,
more?
Well, there is one more group.
Alright, so 4.
This
Alright.
one I've had a bit of trouble trying to reach through, though. But we can attempt to look. It's actually rather unusual. Maybe I can get your help with it.
Okay. And if it's any more unusual than this,
Are we ready to dismiss?
Take
Rock
us
and
away,
roll,
Mr.
baby.
Sure.
Jenkins.
Ah, that famous Tremor catchphrase, rock and roll, baby. Put that on a shirt. Okay. Come over here. So, there's one more. Well, there were 2 more, but there seems to be an actual scrying block with one of them. I'm certain it's somewhere on Io, on some island. But there's something there. I can't see them though. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to need some more time. But this other one, I'm gonna place his hand over it, and you'll just see like this black shadow like wash over the scrying orb.
That
This
don't
is-
look good.
This is all I can see.
What drew you to this group if you cannot see them?
There's something inside. It is that same level of potential that reached me out to the others that we've seen. We can scry, but I'm uncertain what we will find.
doesn't hurt to try.
That's what
Unless
I'm
it
saying.
does. and
Wait, yeah. What if it does? Yeah. Like, do we have a plan to come out of that? Because we
I
don't want
can-
to die in a memory.
I can put a failsafe. Dismiss the
Okay.
spell, dispel it completely.
Then take us in, coach.
It'll disable the orb of scrying for a period of time, but I could always try and work on it. It's just going to take me some hours. It's more of an
And we should
inconvenience,
try
I
that
suppose.
after. Right?
All-
If there's one more.
Well, that one I can't reach. At that point, you will see him motion the orb again. You'll see what appears to be a dead island with a large tower scaling up above the sky. And as he does that, it immediately, like, the illusion, like, fades in and fades out. He holds his hand out as he tries to stress the energy. There's something here that's preventing me from breaking further. And then the illusion will just, like, dissipate.
Oh.
I'll need some more time to try and break through. But for now, but for a little bit of mental scarring, he'll motion back over.
Let us
Wow.
go.
Very well. All right. And at that point, he will cast the same spell again, motioned over the orb. And you will just see the area just immediately at that point just fill with this brimming black shadow. And you will just at that point appear into what appears to be this pool of shadow. A sticky tar kind of fills around. A darkness veils over you. And you will notice, Egg, that your dark vision cannot penetrate through this darkness.
Uh-oh. We don't go too far. We can't see what's beyond that veil there.
Where is this group, Levin?
I don't know. He begins scrying harder. You see him strain a little bit. Forward. The north, maybe.
Okay.
How do you all
They
know
gr-
which way is north? Is it this
Good
way?
point.
Oh,
That's
no.
a very good
Oh,
point.
no.
Follow the voices.
This
You
way. He's gonna whistle for Sani.
There
yeah,
you
but he's got
are.
a good point. Can we tell which way's north?
he that's why you'll just see him
He
motion
okay,
forward.
fine.
Yeah, the scrying.
Stay close to me, Jean-Claude Johnson.
You will see what appears to be a young teen, a sorceress, an elvish sorceress. This man over here appears to be like a pirate almost, and also what appears to be a dwarf, trained in the way of the fist, as you can tell from the quarterstaff. There they are.
What is they doing out so late?
That's the problem. I'm uncertain what this is. It's Io, but it's not. I must apologize. I haven't really seen much about this. Feel there's one more ahead.
What? Okay. Oh, sorry.
At that point, as you walk forward, you will see what appears to be a looming, shadowy beast breathing in. And what appears to be a kitsune, a fox girl over there. She seems to be entrailed as shadows are wrapping around her.
What is happening?
She's been eaten.
Can we stop it?
This has already happened.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
The voice will echo from the shadowy figure.
Wait,
Levin?
you can see us.
No, this is a memory, yes?
Levin is
It's not us.
Levin stays frozen for a moment. No, this is a memory. This thing couldn't see us.
We weren't able to hear clear words before, were we?
No. Professional spells.
Oh, I can see you.
Mage armor.
Levin at that point begins motioning everyone. We leave now.
Don't go away so soon.
We've got places to be.
Would
Can
you
I
like
Arcana
to
check?
fight a giant astral creature with us?
You
Very cool art, by the way.
you can go ahead and do an Arcana check at a disadvantage as you are now being pulled away from this scrying.
Ah,
Damn it.
You will all return at a sweat, like an actual sweat, as you all return back to this. Levin is like leaning over right now.
Okay, well, maybe we skip that group. You know?
Do you
What
have
are
any
the odds
idea
he
what
said
was?
that as we were there? Funny, really.
Yeah.
sure will help Levin up.
Levin will smile a little bit and then look, and this will actually alarm you, Tremor, as he looks over to you and he'll ask, "What was that?"
I'm assuming my 10 wasn't good enough.
It was not.
I don't know. Nothing I've seen before.
We were looking in, but that creature was looking right back at us. I've never encountered anyone who was able to reverse a scry like that.
If it is a memory, do you think it deals in memories?
I don't know. I'll need more time to study, but if that's a part of Io. You've got more threats than cosmicara.
Unless that being could be of assistance.
You'll see Levin look over to you.
Ooh.
We don't know its intentions.
Like
Um,
fire with water.
Levin has an alerted face, but then we'll look to the rest of you. I did say I was open to any sort of suggestion or communication.
Interesting.
Would it be possible to inspire some sort of rivalry between the two?
We seem to have a way of communicating with it, but if it can go through my scrying and the conversation doesn't go well, what
We'll
else
kill it.
can
Easy.
that thing do? He'll look over at you. If it is able to break through my scrying and speak with me instead, you have a powerful entity housed there in Io. I'm uncertain if we can just simply kill it. We aren't even certain what we're dealing with.
Well, does we need to do with it at all? Like,
What about your failsafe? You said there was.
That was the failsafe. I dismissed it immediately. I've cut the scrying. It's probably going to be another day until we scry again.
Well, if it worked before, couldn't it work again?
He'll nod. I'll want to refine it a bit more before we attempt it.
that thing's gonna be waiting for us if we try and come back.
That's what I fear as well.
Well, it seemed like it was in the middle of a fight.
I don't think that looked like much of a fight. That looked like breakfast.
He'll take a deep breath and then, at that point, place his hand over the orb again. So, that is everyone that I believe may have potential against our fight against Cosmo.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't at least ask who they were.
I have. Oh, are you talking about with the last vision you were at?
Yes.
Hmm. Unfortunately, those were the first times I saw them as well.
I mean, if anything though, if they are down there, they gotta be powerful to be that brave or stupid.
Levin will chuckle a little at that statement. Suppose you have a
If
point,
that was a
Egg.
memory. Oh, sorry, good.
No, that's it. That's all he's gonna say. I suppose you have a point.
If that was a memory and we can find them and they got away from whatever that thing was, then we need them.
Right.
True.
And we're gonna need to deal with it before we can deal with them.
Why do you want to deal with that thing? I don't think we need to see it again.
Well, then how are we gonna contact them? If it's currently with them.
Of course we need to deal with that thing. If we're stopping the space baby because it's a threat to Io, and that is just another threat to Io, it's just something else we need to deal with.
It's going to be a lot of threats. This one's a threat to both the Astral and Io. Like, we can't just stop everything. We's not like...
And what if our scry just alerted that one about the Astral as well?
Is that how scrying works? He's gonna look at Levin.
I'm uncertain what that thing knows. I will need time to study further. And either way, I'm afraid Gideon does sort of have a point. Not necessarily something we should stop now, but, well, we need to know what it knows now. We, at this point, don't know whatever that creature knows. It
Is
could
there a way
been
to reach
alerted.
out to the group that it was with?
if
and
that
ask
um
if
that
they
the f-
survived?
that feeling that I got when I was there. We weren't just in some alternate plane of existence. I dread that the creature was a part of it itself. You would have to scry further, but more importantly, in whatever area that they're in, we have to do so cautiously so that we do not raise attention to, well, whatever that thing was. But more importantly, I'm afraid we do need to realize and we need to come to a conclusion of what that thing actually knows. If he's able to see
So
through
it
my
needs to be
scry and
interviewed.
use the communication. He nods a little bit, through magical means or otherwise. But we need to do so cautiously.
Don't provoke it.
Exactly. If it can pierce through my scry and communicate back, that is true. It could do any sort of thing. It could arrive
Well-
here at the Astral. We need to know what that thing is first and foremost. When it comes
If-
to that condition.
If we are looking to each follow one of these leads, I think Duckazon is probably the most non-provocative of us here.
Diplomatic.
Sure.
Well,
So, honey, that was not the voice you heard in your dream, was it?
Was it?
no, it wasn't.
No, I don't believe so.
Well, you are to reach out to them. There should be one more thing we do first. He takes a deep breath, kind of shakes out a little bit. I have been analyzing cosmicara for quite some time, but more so over the past day. I believe I've created a sort of facsimile illusion of it. We need to get a first glimpse of what this being, this creature, can actually do. And I believe I know. I believe I have a way to do that. But I can only do it once a day. It will literally take the remaining arcana energy and magics that I have.
What is it?
We need to simulate a combat against cosmicara itself. And what this
Oh.
thing could actually be capable of.
That sounds enormously useful. And
In-
it is a simulation. There is no actual physical risk.
While there is no physical risk, you're going to feel it. But no, there is no chance of death.
I'm
That
no
sounds
stranger
wonderful.
to pain.
And the rest
Pain
of
we
you
can get past.
He'll nod. And the rest of you, do you feel up to the task?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I can try.
We can do this right
yes,
now.
Let's do it.
It's going to feel as real as possible against it. I feel it's the only way that we can properly prepare. More importantly, we can use this to research the creature itself, to learn more of what it can do, and how we can fight back against it when the time comes to face off against the real cosmicara. After we have gathered all that information, I think at that point we will have to determine our best course of action of what we do then. Please remember that I've done everything I can in my power to simulate an actual fight against this creature. Keep in the back of your mind that this is not real.
Will you be there?
I will not. I will be over here, simulating cosmicara.
What happens if we die in the simulation?
You will cease to exist within the simulation.
We return
Trust.
here.
You will return. That is correct. You will simply be unconscious while the simulation continues. But you will not perish.
All right.
He'll nod.
Should I write this in my dream journal?
If it brings you comfort,
Okay, I could try.
he will motion over to where the statue is. Stand around there, and I will prepare.
Whilst he's preparing, Egg's gonna prepare familiar bond.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm gonna copy that homework.
So, a little above board information for you all. You were going to simulate a fight with Cosmicara in exactly the way that you would fight Cosmicara if you were to go out there and fight it like right now. You are able to do your Arcana scan checks as you normally do with a creature. Even on failed rolls against it, you will earn something called research points. These research points you will spend into a variety of different topics about Cosmicara. But more importantly, not only will you learn exactly what it does, but how you would be able to combat it once the actual fight begins.
For familiar bond, I'm going to pick double proficiency bonus with Arcana checks.
Same.
Whoa.
For those that don't know Familiar Bond, it is a custom spell in the world of IO. You can actually learn your bond here within the Astral Academy if you do not know it already.
Wow.
So we'll motion everyone to go stand by the statues.
Yeah, I'll do the same. That's a good idea.
So I'll need Egg to go down one step, and then yep, thank you. One more, perfect. And Egg, I'm just gonna go ahead and move you. As you turn around, you will see Levin give you a faint smile. Remember, this is all an illusion, but it will simulate the real thing. I know you can do it. He will fade.
I want to
Remember, cast
adjust
Mage
my
Armor.
density.
Let's do our prep now.
Yeah, do your prep.
I
Absolutely.
want to half my weight.
Ooh.
And then, as you begin to look around, the pillars and statues will also fade from being.
Is Duck like slightly floating now? No, you when you half your weight, you don't start floating, right?
Yeah, that's
No.
right. That's correct.
I'm able to move around a bit faster. I pick up my feet faster.
Cool.
You will see the platform that Levin was on also vanish from view. And then I need everybody to roll initiative
Ooh.
as you feel a danger approaching.
baby.
Doing the cry thing.
Egg.
Baby. Mm-hmm.
Roll initiative. It might not picked up
Oh,
your
I thought I
token.
did. That's weird. Okay, I'll do it
Okay,
again.
yeah.
There you go. Oh. I mean, I would have been in the same spot.
The illusion begins. As you see stars begin to come into view. And then right at that point, just as fresh as 24 hours ago, come into being.
Ugh.
Icky.
All right. Let's begin. I have a lot of initiatives to roll, so bear with me.
That's fun sounding.
Did the initiative? Okay, the initiative did go off. Cool, cool.
While he's doing that, how many of you guys use attack rolls for your spells versus like saving throws?
Me.
Just him,
I only have a cantrip that's to hit.
Only if I ever use Scorching Ray.
Okay.
All right. And one more. This is literally what the final battle against Cosmicara would be, just so you know. You are actually witnessing this final fight right now.
What does this mean? All these initiatives.
I will start by linking a couple of things to know about Cosmicara. First of all, Cosmicara is reactionary. Cosmicara gains 3 reactions per round. There may be some way to stop this. And Unfathomable Destiny. Instead of choosing from actions, Cosmicara's actions each take an initiative. Okay?
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Duckazon, it's now your turn. You can literally reach Cosmicara from everywhere, just so you know, because of how massive it is. What do you do?
Kill it.
Is it my turn?
It's,
even
yep,
though...
it's Duckazon's turn. Yep.
Wait, so 25 or 22 don't go?
Oh, sorry. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I thought I saw it at the top. All right. So for the first round, yes, I'm going to say nothing happens. Duckazon, it is now your turn.
I will try to cast slow on Cosmicara.
Okay. Okay. So, this is how slow would work on Cosmicara. The armor class would be lowered, and the speed would be halved. However, because of its destiny, its actions are not slowed.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind for your Arcana checks, you're allowed 1 free Arcana check per round for your scan check. They don't take actions or bonus actions.
Yes, I will use an Arcana check to try to glean what I can about its multiple actions, reactions, if there's anything else there.
Okay. A 19 is not a high enough to determine, but you have earned 19 research points for later. Is there anything else you do this round?
Did it roll to save against the slow?
Nope. It just accepted the failure.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see, because he's controlling it. Oh, interesting. Okay. That is my turn.
Okay.
I'll move out a little bit.
Okay. Gideon, it is now your turn.
I'm going to make an Arcana check. I want to know. I want to look into a way to stop its reactionary ways.
Okay.
And then I have to add 3 to this because of familial bond. So it's
Okay, 15. You are unable to determine that, but you have earned 15 research points for later.
F. All right, then I'm going to run over here 10, 20, 30, and I'm going to use mirror image.
Okay. 3 images, correct? Illuminate around you. All right, perfect.
And I'll end my turn.
All right, Zahani, it's now your turn.
Zahani's gonna attempt to cast Blink, so
Okay.
let's roll that. Oops, no, roll it. No, roll it.
No, go
It
ahead.
is.
Yeah. All right. What is it? So at the
Nothing
end of your
happens.
turn,
I
on a roll of
roll
11 or
11 or
higher,
higher.
you vanish. Yeah. Okay. Do you do anything else before that? Because that happens on the end of your turn.
Not really, because my check had to do with Blink.
Okay.
So
Also
the thing I
remember
wanted to check
your
won't work.
yeah. Also remember your Arcana checks.
Yeah, the thing I wanted to Arcana check won't work unless I blink. So I'm gonna save it because Zahani drew a blink.
Well, I mean, just so you know, it's a free action that you can do once a round. So if you can also ask another question if you'd like.
That's the thing. This is all Zahani was focusing on. He's not that quick-minded.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, perfect.
In
I like it.
character.
I
RP
like it.
sabotage. I like it.
I like it. Perfect. Yeah, just as long as it's an RP purpose, it's not like a, oh, I didn't know I could do that purpose. Okay. All right. He's not doing anything this round. Egg, it's your turn.
I think I'm gonna take a page out of Gideon's book, cast mirror image,
Mm-hmm.
so you get even more eggs around him, and then I'm gonna do an Arcana check. I'm gonna do an Arcana check to see what the red version of him does,
Okay.
if I can. I've already added the thing, so it should be.
What's your roll? 31.
Oh my god!
So okay. So here's what's gonna happen. A 31 will I will be able to inform you what the red thing is, and since you got a critical hit, you can ask a second question.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Second
big.
question will be, what are the reactions? How to stop the reactions? I guess.
Okay. So you've also earned 31 research points. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So the red versions of the tokens that you see there are all his actions that he can do. So he takes essentially 5 actions per round, all scattered through the initiative order. The red version of that attack, I will actually tell you everything it does. Crushing Hand. In a 25, in a 5x5 foot square, he will place his hand over and attack everything within that square. It has a plus 12 attack roll to hit and deals 8d6 plus 7 bludgeoning damage to everyone that its armor's class it penetrates through.
Okay. Ouchie.
For reactions, to stop it, you're going to have to essentially go on a quest and learn a spell outside of the simulation that'll actually help in the assistance of halting its reactions, dropping its reactions from 3 to 1. That is not something that you will be able to do here and right now.
I'm gonna relay that information to say to everyone as they're kind of looking at. Yeah,
And
I think he's gonna
also-
slam that big hand and everyone around in the circle. And he also, we need to go get a spell, I think, to stop that.
You'll have to create a spell, yeah. So,
Great.
I will let you know with the research points, you'll be using your research points to learn and figure out exactly how to do that. So, something to keep in mind.
Alright, okay.
All right, Egg, is there anything else?
Actually, let me just double check. No, me can't do anything else.
Also, I do want to make note, because someone mentioned this in chat, this is really good. This is your research, so you probably want to be taking personal notes as well of exactly everything this guy's doing to relay to future party members that may or may not fight this in the future.
Mental to physical, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step just 10 feet to the right and then end my turn.
All right. Going through the initiative. Nothing's happening this round. Tremor, it is now your turn.
Tremor is going to cast Lure on himself. Which gives disadvantage to any attack rolls against him.
Okay.
As he's harder to see.
Okay.
So that's a second level spell. Make sure I did it right. Sorry, 1 second. And now I'm also going to roll my Arcana check. So it's this plus another 3.
21. What are you trying to find out?
You'd be trying to find out more history-wise about what deity this could be the corpse of, basically, like what either land or time it's from.
Okay. With a 21, you cannot decipher that, but you've earned 21 research points.
Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna move like here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Top of the round. So the combat with Cosmicara officially begins, as he is now active and on the field and able to do moves. The first thing he'll start off with on this turn is a gravity well. Gravity begins to shift all around you as it begins to move you up and down and all around. I need everyone to make a wisdom save, DC 22.
Oh.
Yikes.
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 Oh,
Zahani's good. He keeps his hold. And then as everybody else
Would
fails.
Duck-a-san have any advantage for being a gravity?
Duck-a-san is half of his. So Duck-a-san, because they're half their weight, literally gets thrown
No,
up in the.
actually, I cast slow, so my concentration ended on that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So yeah,
More
you all
sabotage. Good.
Yeah, you go all up in the air and are then immediately just slammed back down to the ground. So each of you will take 13 points of bludgeoning damage from the impact.
Okay.
All right. The next move it will do is it creates a seismic tantrum. As this thing is literally just wailing around now with a thunderous slam all around it. I need the following. I need Zahani and Egg to make dexterity saving throws. All right. Each of you will take
Going down together, brother.
27 points of thunder damage as this baby is just lashing all around the field right now.
Okay.
Duck-a-san, it's now your turn.
Since my I'm just trying to get information here. I'm throwing my concentration everywhere. I am curious.
Also make a Constitution saving throw for your concentration on slow.
Yes.
You will need to make a DC 10. It looks like.
That is fine. I'm
Slow
changing my
drops.
concentration anyway.
Oh no.
Oh. If you were concentrating on something, it is down. Yeah, if you took that damage.
Due to its interesting graviturgical qualities, I would like to see what happens if I adjust density of Cosmicara and double its density.
Okay.
That's gonna be one heavy boy.
That's gonna be very interesting.
So you're doing that right now? You're trying to just double his destiny? Any saves that need to be made?
No.
Okay. So you will actually feel his destiny.
Wait, sorry. I just realized I can target a creature that is huge or smaller, so I cannot do this.
Correct. That's what I figured. I was like, all right, let's see what happens. Yeah, it is not. It's definitely bigger than that. What else would you like to do?
Alas. I am okay with losing that action as punishment.
No. You can. You still. No, that's fine. You didn't know. What else would you like to do?
I know this is a simulation, so I might just get Levin's thoughts, but I would like to cast Detect Thoughts.
On the thing. Jesus. Okay. So as you detect the thoughts, you will hear Levin. He's just trying to focus on this being and doing everything in his power to make it as real as possible. And then at that point in time, you will hear Duckazon focus from Levin's voice.
It's scolded.
Well, I didn't know what would happen. Okay. Arcana check. I would like to learn if it has any resistances.
Okay. With an 18, you will not be able to determine that, but you've earned 18 research points.
Okay, I will move.
Okay. All right, Gideon.
Okay, so you know about reactions now. I would like to make an Arcana check. I want to know if I can learn about the symbol on his head, or its head rather.
Okay.
If there's any importance. I don't know how to add the 3 manually, so it's 22 total.
That's fine. 22. 22 is not high enough to determine that, but you've earned 22 research points. I will tell you with a 22, it is not a symbol. It is actually a stitch. It's like a symboled stitch, like actual stitches in its head.
Wow. Okay. And I'm just gonna move over 15 more feet, and then my turn.
Okay. Zahani.
I'm gonna attempt to blink again. Okay.
You blink away.
Now, I want to use. Actually, I don't think I have to do an Arcana check for this. Can I just see if he senses my presence, or can I do something for that?
You can go and do an Arcana check for that.
Okay.
Okay. I cannot answer that, but I will let you know that you've gained 16 research points.
Okay.
All right.
Just gonna hang out here.
Well, the blink happens no matter what. You have an action still.
Well, the blink happens at the end of the round, correct?
Yeah.
So he needs to take the action.
Right. Casting it the first time was the action, so I still have an action.
Yes.
Yeah.
This would happen before the blink, then, before you blink away.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna hold out my wand and try to use the charge on him.
Okay.
For...
What's the wand called again? Like Wand of Wonder?
Wand of Wonder is a 92.
Wow.
All right, let's see what happens.
Oh man, that wand is gonna be crazy for the final fight. Roll 100 and just insta kill it.
Yeah, with 92, a burst of colorful, shimmering light extends from the 30-foot radius. You and each creature in the area that can see must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be blinded for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending the effect on success. All right, here we go.
I count as one of these? Yes, you and... Okay.
What is the range on it?
Cosmicara critically misses with a 15.
Oh!
What?
Oh my god.
And is immune to blind. Becoming blind.
So remake as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have to make it as well. Is it everyone that sees it?
Yeah, everybody within 30 feet.
All right,
Oh,
hold
boy.
on. I cast Counterspell.
Okay.
Can I do that? Or if it's a wand, does that work?
Well, it depends on the spell. If If it simulated a spell, yes, but since it doesn't, no, counterspell would not work.
I
Fuck
think I'm
you.
60
Fuck you.
anyway.
I hate this kid.
DC 15. All right, so who's blind? Egg's blind. Zahani's blind.
Oh.
Tremor's good.
Watch out! The big baby just is blinded us.
No, I thought I was hitting it.
Duckazon
Mimic
is
Zombie.
out of range, and Gideon is out of range. So yeah, it literally is just Egg. And yeah, yep. Okay, so
was just going everywhere.
yeah, Tremor, yeah, Egg, you're blind. Zahani's blind.
A 15 on a nat 1 though. Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I put that in my notes. That has plus 14 to con. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Egg, at the end of your round, you gotta roll. You not be blind anymore.
At the end? Okay.
Yes.
Let me... I'm going to use my action. My bonus action, I'm going to go into my blade song. I forgot to do that last time.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to cast Fear
Okay.
on cosmicara.
Okay.
His face and his eyes just go really wide. His tongue kind of flicks around everywhere, looking like a monster for a second. Yeah, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that makes it, I think.
Yep.
And then there's not really much else I can do. Is this an illusion?
That you're fighting off against? It's like a scrying illusion, so it's you believe it's happening,
Okay.
and thus feel it happening.
Are we super powerful? We had like a dream.
Are you? What? Oh, like you're gonna start like you grow like 20
Could I do
feet
an
tall?
Arcana check to heal myself.
Oh, okay. That's clever.
No, you can't.
Okay, then I'll use an Arcana check to determine if he has any vulnerabilities.
Okay.
Nat 20, here we go, ready?
Ooh.
It's close though.
Nice.
That was a 19.
Cosmicara does not have vulnerabilities, but that is a 30 to research points.
I'll take it.
It's
And
good.
then I roll a...
Those are some good rolls. Yeah, roll Constitution, still
Never mind.
blinded.
Me blinded.
You will see Cosmicara's eyes just light up with lightning and fire as a ray of just this beam of destruction comes out of its eyes, and it will hit that area. Am I still in? What am I? Oh, I'm in GM view. Hold on. Apologies. All right, it will hit. There we go. As this usually, and you can feel it just scorching at this point. That area, it will not hit. Just so you know, it does not hit Zahani or Egg, but it does hit Duckazon and it hits Gideon.
Do my mirror images do anything for this or not?
Yes, it will. This counts as an attack.
Cool.
So, very quickly. All right. So the first one, as you literally just see this beam of this ray of destruction go through. This attack, just so you know, deals fire, necrotic, and lightning damage. You will have to be immune to all three sources to be immune to this attack, but if you are immune to one of them, you gain resistance against this attack. So, the first attack will go against Gideon. It's a 27 to hit. I'm going to roll a 1d20 to see if it hits. 17, one of your mirror images goes away. You take no damage, Gideon. Duckazon, the next hit is going to be a 21. Does that hit your armor class, Duck?
Yes.
Okay. And it will deal 23 fire, necrotic, and lightning damage to you.
I am out.
Duckazon falls unconscious.
Oh no!
Death saving throws still apply, but you do not die if you quote unquote die. And if all five of you
Okay.
are knocked out, that is the end of the simulation.
Oh, healers.
Next round, cosmicara will kind of coo a little bit as you begin to feel the earth around you shift, and those astral umbilical cords that you saw in the Gith village begin to form. He uses that to
Counterspell.
Okay. You're attempting to counterspell this?
Yes.
Okay. The counterspell does not go off, as this is a supernatural ability. Wait, you attempt to interrupt a creature's if the creature is casting a spell 3rd level or lower, its spell fails 4th or higher. Okay, yeah, I will, yeah. Actually, you know what? That'll work. DC equals 10 plus spells level on a success. Okay.
So that's if it's 4th level or higher.
I would count this as a higher level spell. Absolutely.
Okay.
So what do I need? Do I need to make something, or do you make something?
You need to make a DC roll of 10 plus the spell's level.
Which stat?
Wait, no, I
Yeah.
roll just my. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Wait, what am I rolling though?
I think. Yeah, go on.
D20, right?
Using your spellcasting ability, so I guess it's just my
Intelligence.
spell attack?
Or yeah, it's going to be a spell attack. Yep.
Okay.
Wow. You will actually see it begins to try and shift around the area, and as it drains the area and begins to go in, by the way, the spell is called Nutritious Revelation. The healing will not go off, as you have effectively blocked the 68 it was attempting to heal itself for.
Wow.
Well, good to know.
Counterspell, pretty awesome. Okay, Trimmer, with that is your turn.
All right. I'm going to use my Arcana check to try to determine if there are any active magical properties or abilities or like auras on it, in the same way that we would have like mage armor or blur. I want to see if there's any of that going
Like
on
currently on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, it's also +3, so 30.
Yep, so 30 to that, and since this is a crit, you get to ask a second question. I'll even answer the first one first to determine what your second one will be.
Yeah.
So the first answer, it does not have any active effects on it at this time, but that doesn't mean it can't bestow that upon itself.
Okay. And then I'm going to double down on that first question I asked about its more to learn anything about its history or its, necromantic, like its origin, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You get 20,
any clues?
27 research points. Yes, it is.
It's 30 research points.
Or 30. Yeah, sorry, I forgot you the +3. It is. So it is one of 3 children of the Cosma clan. And all of them dead gods, and the actual parent is the dead god that has what you now see has devoured and destroyed actual planets, simply known as Cosma.
Okay. That's a pretty big revelation.
Every episode you come to a revelation, you're just like, oh no. Oh
this is
no.
worse than I thought. He's going to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna start running over to Duckazon.
Okay.
But I think that's as far as I can get. So
All right. Top of the round.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, I never cast a spell. Oh my god. That's just all my
Because you did counterspell. Your brain was just like, oh
yeah,
no.
You know what? I'm gonna hit it with a regular old. I'm gonna hit it with a Vile Lightning.
Okay.
Vile Lightning.
Ooh, another crit.
You
No, that wasn't a crit. It was 18 though.
You have to step forward for that.
You said I can hit from anywhere, right?
Yep.
Oh.
He essentially everywhere is any spell you can use because he's literally that massive.
Oh, shit, man.
So. Oh wait, no, that's a melee. No, that doesn't make any sense. You're gonna have to come up here to do melee attacks.
Boo! DM wide.
I'm sorry. What I meant to say was, like, this is all him, so you could, like, do any range spell on the platforms. I apologize. I'll let you keep the 25 spell attack, though, if you want to use a different spell.
I'll run up here instead.
Okay. So that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Joe. We're dead anyway.
Speak for yourself.
Well, he gets to choose if he wants to extend the Vile Lightning out. So unless he wants to kill everybody just on purpose.
Oh, right. No, that's right. I would hit them. Oh, shit.
No, you choose if you want to hit them. Yeah.
No, I was worried because
it's adjacent, though.
feet. 10 feet.
Yeah.
No, you choose the adjacent, though. So you aim at one target, and then you choose if you want to extend it to the outer targets.
Right. But the outer targets would just be out of me, right? Not.
It would literally just be your friends. Like if you extended, you are literally just PKing at that point.
Right, but I can
He's
cast
not
it
within
twice
5
now.
feet though, that's right.
I'm not
Correct.
in 5 feet of him.
No,
Right,
you're
so I
5 feet.
cast it twice.
You're 5 feet from him, from where you're at. Correct.
What?
You are
10
5.
feet.
No. I see, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
Okay.
the square that you're at, and I'll reflect the map so that it's better. You want to be like right here, 5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because literally this entire body mass, that's him. So it would technically count as 5 feet. So yeah, at that point it isn't. But like I said, you choose if you want to extend it out to other targets. It's not an automatic thing. Just so you're clear
Right.
on that.
But I would want to. Oh, right. I can't zap him twice. I just zap
Correct.
people around him.
Correct.
Oh,
That is
okay.
correct.
I got you.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Let's roll the damage then.
Yes. So 7 points of lightning damage.
Wait. Oh, it's 2 more than that. For some reason, it's listed as 2d6.
Oh,
It's actually 4.
Okay, yeah, there you go. 14 points of lightning damage. Yeah. And as a reaction,
Specifically wanted to see if it
took the damage.
if it took the full damage or not.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Both necrotic and lightning damage?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It will react with a psychic scream as you literally hear the wails of cosmicara within your head from its pain that you have inflicted.
Cool.
Does a 20 break your armor class?
Not when I cast shield.
React. Well, you used a reaction already for... No, wait, this is a new round. You're correct. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're good. All right. Good job. Top of the rounds. Once again, a gravity well forms around the area, and I need everyone to make a intelligence saving throw.
Does it affect me in the plane that I'm in?
It does not affect you in the plane that you're in.
Is it a wisdom saving throw or intelligence?
It is a wisdom saving throw. My apologies. Make a wisdom saving throw.
No matter.
DM goofed. All right. Duckazon's lifeless body will fly up and wail on the ground, taking one failing saving throw.
No.
Tremor, Gideon's, and Egg, you all fail. Taking...
Wait, egg fails?
Egg fails. Yep, you need a DC 22 to break this.
22.
Oh, Jesus.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Am I in the area to be hurt by it?
Yes, it is the entire battlefield
everywhere.
as literally shifting around this
We're gonna have to get
gravity
rid of
area.
that ability.
Is that 2 fails or 1?
That's one fail. So you have one fail right now. Egg is now down. And Gideon, you took the 11 damage, correct?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right. Next up is a seismic tantrum. I will need Gideon to make a to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Or not Gideon, Tremor. Tremor needs to make a dex saving throw. An Egg takes an immediate death saving, failed death saving throw as he tantrums all around the area with this thunderous might.
Alright.
Damn, I don't know how we're gonna beat 22s.
68 thunder damage. 23 thunder damage as Tremor goes down.
Wait, oh wait, that's thunder, not Lightning. Okay.
Mhm.
Peace out.
Duck, it's now your turn. Go ahead and make a death save, please. Oh, you're
14.
good. That's a success. Gideon, it is now your turn.
I would like to, let's see. I want to make an Arcana check. Is there like a way for me to just make an Arcana check and you just give me some good stuff? Do I have to be specific?
You have to be specific, yes, of what you want to know.
Okay. I want to know if this baby has any affinity or link to the wellspring of time that Levin had mentioned to me,
Okay,
like the power source.
like an affinity at time. All right.
11 total.
8 research points. Nothing to answer
11.
there.
I'm sorry.
11, sorry. No, it's okay. I need to remember that as well. Anything else that you do this round?
I'm just gonna get out of the way of that laser beam spot and hope that it
Okay.
just stay right there.
All right. The Hani, it's
New
your
spell.
turn. Huh? Oh, what, Gideon? What, Gideon using a spell?
He's got an action still.
Oh, yeah, Gideon, you want to take an action?
Yeah, I guess I will just attempt to. I really don't have. It's not even gonna matter, but I guess I'm gonna attempt a acid spray and see if it's weak to acid damage.
Okay.
You have to make a DC. You have to save a 13 Dex or 13 saving throw.
Okay. 18.
Yep.
Does it take half?
Yes, half.
Okay. You will see a barrier of force as a reaction as it reduces the 17 or the half damage of 8 down to 0, taking no damage at this point. There may be a way to stop this.
Cool.
Seems like all of its reactions trigger on getting hit rather than on our movement or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good to know.
All right. It's going to once again use a crushing hand, but it was aiming over on this spot. So Egg and Tremor, you will take a failed death. Egg, you have 2 failed deaths. Go ahead and roll a death saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I had a +1 to this, by the way, because my luck's stone, but
Okay.
here we go.
He's back up.
That's your boy!
Back up at 1 hit point. And
Oh
guess
my God.
guess what I learned the other day? Your round starts now. It's now your turn.
Whoa.
Is that true?
That's true.
Okay, is it true,
at the
bro?
beginning of
That
your
is true.
round, you take a death saving throw. If you get a 20, you come back at 1, and you still have your full round.
Nice.
Sick.
I stand up with half my movements, and then ask you an idea, and I'm sorry about this, Tremor.
What?
I'm gonna
Push Trevor up.
I'm gonna stab Tremor with green flame blade.
Okay.
Son of a
What?
bitch.
A has got advantage, I think, because he's down on the ground.
Okay.
Wait, I have to attack first. Wait.
Well,
so-
you hit him automatically because he's down.
Well, the good thing about green
That
flame
killed me.
blade.
That straight kills me.
Sorry. It's because now with green flame blade, I can cause that little bit of fire damage there. The 9
Mhm.
bounces over towards cosmicara and hits him automatically. So I can
Okay.
see
Nice.
he takes fire
Wow.
damage.
Wow, thanks. He will take
I
an
just wanted to see if he takes
he will
fire
take a
damage.
reaction to put an immunity barrier up and not take the 9 fire damage.
Uh-oh.
You will
I
take
another
a
attack against him.
Yep, you'll take a failed death, Tremor.
No, I take 2 because it was the direct attack, right? So I'm dead.
Direct attack is 1.
Oh, isn't it an auto crit?
Is it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you're gone.
All right.
Sorry.
See you guys.
I'll go out with
First,
a bet,
first
I'm
player
sorry.
death in any D&D campaign, by the way. I've never died.
Duck is
It doesn't
on,
count.
which means
don't
Duck
hit
is
with the
on.
second
When Duck is on got hit is also gone. All right,
Oh wait,
so
I got hit again?
no, well the
I'm-
hit was counts as a crit. That was wailed against you, so you actually took
Wait,
3.
when?
But she didn't fail.
What did-
She only had 1.
I thought I was only hit once.
Yeah, but that counts as a. Oh, I see what you're saying. My bad.
And if she's hit by a spell, I don't think it counts. It's a direct melee attack that counts as hit.
Right. Like 5 feet away.
I'll look at that because I might actually cater that to something differently in the future.
Either
for
way,
IO.
I'm at 1 or 2. Is the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Not great.
yeah. You're good. You're good. All right. So you're at 2 now, or
I
1.
missed
I'll
my
just say you're
second
1.
strike.
Oh, okay.
Can I use my Arcana to try and determine what his AC is?
Yes, you can.
Glad you're doing that after the fact.
Huh.
Look, man.
Hey, 27 is able to tell you. He has a 20 armor class,
Okay.
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 and you gain 27 research points.
Did you say
I've
20 or
got so
21?
many.
20. 20.
I mean, I don't think I've got much left in me, so I'm
Throw
gonna go
yourself
and
off the
stand.
edge. See what happens.
I don't know if that's a good idea. He's just gonna move
Yeah,
over
neither
there.
is killing your party members, but you know,
It was a
it's not you.
guaranteed hit.
And look at all the damage it did. 0.
Yeah, but it could have. We could have determined if he took fire damage.
Uh-huh. I also could have rolled a 20 and also gotten up, but you know.
I
Roll
have
the
destroyed.
20 now.
Roll a 20 right now. I'll do it.
Just to see if you would have done it.
I have
All right.
destruction. Duck, you'll take the hit. So that's that's a failed death saving throw. That puts you at 2. Well, actually, no, this
Yeah.
it counts as 2. And
I think this counts as 1.
Fuck.
It's you.
right, it counts as 1, but you're at 2 right now. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, now I'm at 2.
Okay. And then he will once again attempt. They will attempt nutritious revelation to heal themselves back up. Is there a counterspell coming?
I counterspell.
Do you actually counter?
I actually counter. Like,
Okay.
really?
Like, okay, go ahead and make a spell attack, please.
Could yet.
That does it. It counters the heal.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. It will now. Oh, it's the top of the round. Zahani, what did you do during your round? You're blinked
Did it
right
skip
now,
my
by the
turn?
way. Yeah, it skipped your turn. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
Well, I was still blinded, so I needed to fix that.
Yep.
Otherwise
And
I
you're
would've
also in
fucked
like a different area right now.
Yeah. Just do my turn right now. Well, as soon as my turn starts, then I blink back into existence.
I think you have to. Does it say that? I thought you had to like roll
Yeah,
to
at
see
the
if
start
you
of my
blink back.
turn, I come back. I have to roll to try to get back in at the end.
Ah, gotcha. Cool. That makes more sense. All
For
right.
a
So
full
what would you?
minute, I could keep doing.
what
it.
would you do?
So I blink back in. I'm still blinded.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna reach out my hands and try to vampiric touch it if I can.
Stumble
I'll just reach
forward.
around. It's gonna be disadvantage.
That's correct. That 15 does not hit.
I swipe my hand and I miss. I guess I'm gonna try to not be blind. So
Okay.
Con save.
All right.
Can I even do the free Arcana check if I'm blinded? If I
You
can't see
would have to see. So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
no.
Okay, that's what I figured.
I'm gonna say no.
Check
All
its
right.
smell.
I need everyone on the battlefield to make a intelligence saving
Oh, I guess I
throw
also have to try the blink. again.
Wisdom, I think, right?
or wisdom. I don't know why I keep seeing intelligence. Oh, that's for if you are in magical flight.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So wisdom saving throw.
I
Peace out,
presume I
everybody.
am dead then.
Everyone's
Yeah.
going out here.
Duckazon's gone. Egg also failed. Egg is down. Zahani, yep. Gideon, yep. All right, everybody takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Egg's back down.
Oh wait, I have my Does my ear image? Does this count for mirror image?
It does not.
Okay, so I'll go down to 3.
Okay. Gideon is the only one up. You also take 12 points of damage, Zahani. So Zahani's also down. All right, Gideon. You'll do a seismic tantrum, just missing your area. You'll actually see this thunderous crash over in this area. So you're just outside it right now. So you don't get
Cool.
hit by that. Gideon, it's now your turn.
Okay. I want to make an Arcana check. We know it's AC. We don't know its HP. I guess I just want to try to check its HP.
Okay.
Oh no, this is gonna be a horrible revelation.
And you add 3 for familiar bond, so it's 26.
That will
Ooh.
actually break it.
Oh, nice.
It has 12 HP.
Yeah. All right. Gonna put this little icon here so you know how many hit points it has. Let me type this number out. I'm sorry. Bring.
Oh my god.
I can't see it. What is it?
And I'm so zoomed out. Oh my god,
2105.
2105. All right, it's not as Gideon scoffs. That's pathetic. And I think he's just gonna end his. I guess no. We'll try one more spell because just to see if it's weak to it.
Okay.
He's just gonna react. No, forget it. I'm not gonna try one more spell. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean its forehead if I can. Maybe all this baby needs is a little love, and it will stop destroying the plains.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to be 5 feet away from the forehead to use prestidigitation on it.
You know what? Then I move right up here and I clean this little hand.
Okay.
That manicure. Take that.
Okay. You give him a little petty.
My range is 10 feet. I'm backing up.
Zahani, go ahead and make a death saving throw, please.
Let's make that saving throw on here.
Oh, just roll a d20 if you can't find it.
Okay.
That's a fail too. All right. Funny enough, Gideon, as you move away, his hand is going to smash in the area that you were at. So he misses you completely.
Wow.
Egg, go ahead and make a death saving throw.
He's gonna get another 20 watches for this.
Okay, that's a fail. All right. Next up, Eye of Destruction.
Oh, Red did the smacky smacky?
Yeah, Red did the smacky smacky. Eye of Destruction over at the area that is Zahani and Egg. So you each... Oh, that's a critical hit. That's 2 fails for Zahani, so he's gone. And then just check it. That's an auto hit. Okay. He's going to go ahead at this point.
Oh my god.
Nutritious Revelation. Do you stop it?
Now I'm gonna let this big boy heal.
Okay. He heals
Really
himself
think he
for
needs some love.
some 25 hit points. So, next is the pack to the top of the round. Gravity Well. I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Good luck.
All right.
Hey, you know.
And with that, 4d6 points of damage. Gideon is knocked unconscious, and the simulation ends. All right. So let's go ahead and see how many research points you all got. How's everybody feeling?
Yeah, I got a shit ton.
Feeling really hopeful. I know exactly how to stop this baby now.
In my notes, I'm just calling it KK, so it's like our boss is KK Slider.
Okay, so you have earned yourselves the year. You've earned a total of 296 research.
Woo! Half of them being
Nice.
eggs.
I got
Seriously,
80.
Egg was rolling like crazy.
Yeah, equals my numbers.
Great.
So, Brett, can you tell us if that was more, less, or about what you expected us to get today?
That was about where I expected that to get to, honestly.
All right. You should have lied and said that I didn't expect you guys to get anywhere near that much. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
player.
now we feel really useless.
I feel so average now.
reset the area. Okay. Okay, give yourselves a full rest.
Right.
It says, I tried to get long rest, and it's like, your character is dead.
Yeah. It doesn't like actually like make it so you're like, yeah, sorry, your character is
No,
just
I
never
can
coming.
undo it.
Okay, good. I was like, damn, D&D
But
Beyond.
I just gotta go into death saves and get rid of them, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
I was like, D&D Beyond is yeah, you'll return back to the office at that point in time. You will see Levin.
Criken, you muted, by the way.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
But he knows. He's like,
Let
I don't
him
want.
eat.
Levin will walk up to you all. Are you okay? Is anybody hurt?
I don't think so.
Egg's gonna look at the end of his rapier to see if there's any blood on it. Oh. Okay, no, think so good.
Did we experience anything crazy or traumatizing from dying?
I think for your level, no. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you've made your peace with the chance that's always a possibility.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hopefully you've gathered some information on what you faced. We'll have to figure out exactly what to do with that.
I think I was the first to go out, so you all will have to fill me in.
Yeah, essentially, I think that the best course of strategy is to get loads of ballista and shoot those from afar and don't go near that thing. It is dangerous.
You might be right. It really hurt. Actually,
right.
I was gonna say, Duckazon, I think its gravitational effect was among its most powerful. Do you think there's any way to negate it?
No. I tried to adjust its density, but it's too large for me to control. I wonder if there's a way for us to shrink it.
So,
What if we make ourselves harder to
Make it
lift?
the size of a real baby.
What if we polymorph it
Yeah.
into like a chicken?
Ah.
so moment. I'm writing out everything that you guys can into research. And okay, so there's a lot of things you guys can choose now.
Cool.
Okay. I'm doing everything you're doing. Yep. And now, I say this so that it is expected that you are not going to research everything before the final fight. But these are the things that you've learned about cosmicara. And with your research points, you can spend trying to identify what you need to do to stop this. So I'm going to drop a giant link of things that you guys can research. Currently, each of these costs 150 research points. Okay?
Oh,
Which will then give you the ability to essentially go on either a research note or a quest to do what you need to do to lower that aspect. Okay?
Okay.
As you continue to research, you may actually find a way to lower the cost of researching to be more efficient at it, or even gain more research points against the fight against Cosmicara itself. So, I'm going to drop this list, and I'm going to read it all for chat to figure out what it is. So, what would you like to do first? And this will be what you could do for the next session. You can research a way to do the following. Lower its hit points, lower its AC, lower its stats, lower its proficiency. Telegraphed attacks, which means you will actually see every attack it did, it was telegraphed, but you guys couldn't see where it was telegraphing from. So the telegraphed attacks will actually let you know where the attack will land. Yes, so that you can actually plan around it, move around it, things like that. Lower the damage of Gravity Well. Lower the damage of Eye of Destruction. Lower the damage of the crushing hand. I said Eye of Destruction, just ignore that. Make it so that the Nutritious Revelation doesn't do any healing whatsoever. Lower the damage of Seismic Tantrum. Drop its reactions from 3 to 1. Its immunity barrier becomes resistance barrier, so it only takes half damage, not full when it uses that reaction. Or lower the damage of Psychic Scream. Of all those, what would you like to focus on first?
Can we focus on lowering the cost of research?
That's something that you will develop over time.
Okay.
Do you have enough for just one or two?
You have enough for just one right now.
We're so close to 2.
So
Well,
cool.
didn't we get some from the first
stockpile our
session?
points?
Oh yeah, you did get some from the first session. That is correct.
Oh,
You did get some from the
Good
first
call.
session. I'll have to figure out
We
how much.
crit there too, I think. We rolled
Yeah.
a bunch.
Yeah, you got some good, and also you got double research points because you fought cosmicara directly, not through an illusion.
Yeah.
So you actually got a bunch.
oh.
So you
Oh,
actually
finally.
have the ability to pick 2, but just keep in mind that the one that you're picking is what you're going to be focusing on next session.
Yes.
So you can pick 2, and I'll give you the updated points next session because I restarted my computer. I don't think I saved those points anywhere. I think it was like on a notepad and didn't save. So I'll have to go back in the VOD and see how many I gave you. So what are the 2 that you would like to focus on first?
I think we should definitely focus on its damage first so that when we're in simulations, we can last longer to study.
And by the way, this not only will this affect the simulation, this will actually affect the fight against cosmicara for anyone that is involved.
Yeah.
So either a damage of a specific attack or reduce reactions.
I also want to let
think-
you know that lower proficiency along with lowered stats means that
Yes.
that
DC's
both
lower.
it'll affect DCs. It'll affect
And
DCs
damage.
and attack rolls and some damage in general.
Big time.
Yeah, I think lowering
I was-
stats
yeah.
is pretty good all around.
Right.
For me, I also think telegraph attacks means we could get really good at the
Yeah.
fight.
simulation, Yeah.
Yeah, and
Dodging
then we
the area
can
one's really
earn
low.
research points even better. Especially because I think multiple of us have haste, so we can like fucking
Zoom
zip
around.
around and avoid a lot of it. Except for the stuff like the gravity one, which we just can't avoid basically. So, I'd agree with that. Either lowering stats or damage of gravity well or telegraph attacks are my top 3, I think.
Yeah, I'd say stats or telegraphed attacks.
Do both.
Um,
Go for it.
I'll say, and I will need an answer at the session's end, so that way I know
Right.
which
one do
direction
we
you're going
want
to.
I
first?
think
Yeah.
My
stats is
highest
the
vote
most
is for
important.
stats.
Yeah, stats is the scariest.
Okay.
Stats it is.
All right, so you're going to focus essentially on the idea of how does one defeat a god? Because its stats, I will let you know, is dietic level, which means all of them are above 20. So you need to bring it back more to a mortal level of stats than its dietic level that it currently is right now.
Mhm.
To do that, you will have to research a way to essentially, bring a deity into its lower level of potential.
Easy. We just need to get that poison from Hercules that Hades gives him.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Will poison work on an undead?
So, between sessions, you will be researching how to do that, and at the next session, I will present you guys with where you will need to go for that. What is the second thing, since you can research 2 things that you would like to focus on?
Telegraph attacks, I think, right?
Yeah, I like that.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
For telegraphed attacks, you will have to fight a creature that is not as fearsome, obviously, as cosmicara, but definitely fearsome enough so that you understand how giant creatures move to make it more telegraphed. Your research will involve finding a creature in the astral veil and fighting against it. You emerge victorious from this. You'll be able to impart that knowledge so that you can telegraph its attacks better and impart it on others that are able to join the fight against cosmicara. So those are the two things that you will be doing next session. I'll make sure to make a note of that. But yeah, that is how the research against cosmicara is gonna go. Hopefully the next time you attempt to research, which you can only do once a day, by the way, you will be able to like glean a little bit more information, as well as continue to get some more research on what other things that it can do, because you have only scratched the surface of what cosmicara is actually capable of. So prepare yourself for that. The final question I have for you is the last thing that Levin would want to know is that, does anyone want to go and reach out to any of the other groups of people, aka the campaigns, to let them know what is happening?
Oh, that does sound fun.
Yeah.
I actually most want
I'd
to
love
reach
to.
out to those who were dealing with the shadow monster.
I'd go to the goblins. We speak it.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the goblins.
I'd go to the
The
pirates.
goblins are your first choice.
Yeah.
me resonates them on a personal level.
I also want to let you know, with whatever you choose, that you will be physically sent over to that area for a limited period of time, aka one session of D&D, and you will return at that end. If you die while you are there, you will die.
Yeah, I should
my
probably go
God.
to goblins.
So,
Because at least I was green.
yeah, so for the and I say this more for the goblins especially, if you come across as a threat, they might kill you.
I have a spare character. I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll just look like a goblin.
The next
That's true, you could.
the
Yeah,
next
I think
thing,
if anyone, Shane and Joe's characters would be the best off going to the goblins.
For
Okay.
sure.
The one thing that I do also want to let you know is that you will have to be physically able to be at the session that it happens.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that if you decide you want to go to that, next session will be available to literally appear in the middle of their
that's
campaign and it'd be like, hey, what's up? By the way, Space Baby's coming and he's real mad. So just so you know.
Funny.
Yeah.
Were the
He's so
scenes that we saw
stupid.
the scenes we'll be walking in on? Those exact moments?
Yep.
What?
Wow.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep.
That really makes Gideon want to go to the shadow, like that shadow guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right now, the shadow is inaccessible in this session, but potentially next session.
I thought these things had already happened. I thought they were memories.
They're like literally like, this is like he was like, I did some scrying last night. This is what everybody's doing currently. And also the astral, you have to
So
understand.
creepy.
Yeah.
It's the creep on that night.
The astral time connected with Io's time, it literally is like it's like 1 to 12 essentially. So also while you're there, you'll be gone for a few days as well, just so you all are aware. So with that, any commitments being made? Criken, you mentioned that Tremor may go to the Pirates. Do you want to do that this Saturday?
What day do they play? Saturday?
It's Saturday,
What
4 to 7, so it'd be before your other thing. 4
My
to
other
7
thing-
EST,
Oh, okay,
not
okay.
PST.
Then yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. And Goblins play 7 to 10 EST for PST if you want to do Goblins for this one.
Same time as us, right? Yeah. Okay.
That Wednesday. Yep, it's yesterday, but the same time.
Okay.
And
we need someone to go to Undereye.
does anyone want to go to Under IO right now, or do they not want to go to Under? Do they want to wait? Also, keep in mind that, and that's also what Levin was trying to tell you guys as well, which is you guys can just, you don't have to go to all the campaigns. You could literally look at a campaign and be like, I don't know if they're going to help. I will tell you, Under IO is currently the highest level of everybody in the world of IO.
Is under IO where the big shadow beast was?
No, under
No,
Io
no.
is the cave with the
The goo
floating.
cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
People we met before.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, you know a couple.
Oh,
of them now.
maybe
Both of these.
I could see Gideon probably would want to go to both of these actually.
That one's at
What day do they play?
Tuesday, 4 p.m. EST.
Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. I have
Yeah.
the D&D, the Wizards one.
Yeah.
F.
Fucking Wizards of the Coast. Yeah.
What are you doing to me? Well, then I guess I mean I still have to do something like this, so I guess I'd want to go to Shadow Realm.
Okay. So that'll probably be in the future then.
Okay.
So it'll be a couple of sessions before that. Eye of Asmodia will be starting up again soon. I'm just gonna need one more player and then we will resume that. But if anyone else decides to go to Under IO like next session, you guys are more than welcome to do that. So these are all happening between sessions. So you'll be hopping in the different campaigns just to let them know what's up. They may or may not even be interested in that. Fucking goblins, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'll probably get eaten. So we'll fix it.
I'll
Your
go
name is
with
literally
you
Egg.
to the goblins. I don't
Oh,
think
God,
they
really?
know my kind, so
We could lose 3 of our people. Actually, wait, no. Austin could probably kill the goblins. That's probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
I mean, you probably could, yes. That would be
better
really
to not go
unfortunate.
alone.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 of them. 3 of you guys would probably wipe them.
this is true.
Imagine us. We end their campaign. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Feel that bad. They're
Imagine
goblins.
just coming in.
That's a possibility. That is actually a distinct possibility.
Oh my god, we could be so toxic, just going to every campaign, killing everyone. We are the Astral
Dude,
Academy.
they probably have good loot.
Oh my
It's true.
God.
We could use it for the baby.
Yeah.
We get high enough level, and then we take Under Io.
God damn, this is gonna.
Brett's like panicking, starts sweating.
No.
I never
I've
considered-
Including the other
No.
campaigns.
I'm just. I accept all consequences. IO is built on consequences, and if that's the way it goes, then that's the way it goes.
I can maybe do Tuesday to pop in and say hi to the gang.
Okay.
Joefudge and all them.
Well, you have to choose one campaign between
Oh, okay.
sessions.
I'll do yeah, never mind. I'll do the pirates first then.
Okay, and then if you want to do like a Tuesday thing, like after the next session, you're more than welcome to do that. But yeah, next session is going to be trying to lower its cosmicara stats and trying to telegraph it. So you're probably gonna if both things go off at the same time, which they may not. There might be a couple of session things.
Can we get them to help us research?
Yes, you
It's
can.
gonna be a reach.
But you're
Hey, what are you doing now? Right now.
you would
Open up a book.
have to.
No. Here's what I'm imagining. We all go in the illusion to fight Cosmicara together. We just march them in and have them do as many Arcana checks in a row as they can, and just get gunned down by this thing.
Well, so you have to be proficient in Arcana, aka be a wizard. So only the spellcasters are going to be able to do that. Yeah, you're not going to see both of these doing a fucking Arcana check.
Well, there were a lot of spellcasters.
There are a handful of spellcasters. That is correct. If you do want to get them involved. So yeah, so that's okay. So that's the plan. We're gonna have Tremor is gonna go back to the misdemeanor. It looks like, good lord, it looks like Duckazon, Zahani, and Egg are going to goblins and just see what they're up to. And then and then it sounds like maybe Tremor might go to Under IO the next week. So yeah, that's the pending plan so far. So okay, that's something to look forward to. God, misdemeanor's gonna be great. Goblins, holy shit, I'm just, oh boy, oh boy, I'm just fucking waiting for that. Hey, we got a bunch of fan art. We keep starting late and ending late. I do apologize, guys. I promise you, this is not a thing I usually do. I'm usually pretty good about
We'll have
ending
zero
on
tech
time.
issues next week, and it'll be super smooth sailing. And
Yeah.
it'll be good.
Yeah.
Duckazon is going to ask Levin to give her some scrying from the past on the goblins, and by doing that, I'm gonna watch some goblin episodes.
Oh God, you're Brizzy, you're gonna watch this campaign and you're gonna DM me immediately and be like, I don't know if I should be going to this.
And I'm going in with the two most chaotic of the party. Like, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh Lord. Okay.
I love
we
the
actually-
buddy cop duo of like streetwise Egg and like naive Shane.
So we actually got a bunch of fan art today. Amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah, you guys mind if we stick around just a little
Yeah,
bit?
no,
just to check 'em
absolutely.
out?
Yes, please.
Oh my God, this is all really good. I'm making sure I'm seeing some repeat. No, I'm not seeing repeats. What? You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for all the fan art. Holy shit. Yeah, there's
Please
been.
don't swear.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting. Yeah, Criken's like 19 years old. I have to remember to watch his language.
Yeah.
Only
Please
on the
wash out your
outside.
mouth with soap.
Hello, please wash your mouth off with soap. Oh, you had I didn't know you had Ziga, Pabura Ziga make your art.
Yeah.
Joe. Yeah, he did it. They're great. Wonderful. All right. Well, I guess we'll put that in the fan art as well, so we can check that out. Please put your eyes to the screen and check some of this shit out. We've got Cosmic Tantrum. Oh my God, it actually is.
I love it.
The map. It's the map we were on.
Yeah, it was literally the map you're on.
Oh no, I'm never gonna unsee it now.
Like exactly the positioning of the baby. And
Yep.
what the
Yeah,
hell?
I'm not
good. So good.
I'm not changing a damn thing. This is beautiful. I love it. All right, so
God,
I love the fact that you guys are drawing Levin like tired dad eyes. It's the fucking best. You will do simulated battle with Cosmicara. Fucking Trevor. And will you be joining us, Master? No, I'll be over here.
So good.
I fucking love it. They're all pretty strong. Can we just bring them all? Well, and then it's you guys over. Oh boy. We have Darth Tremor over here by Pleasant Pheasant. Very good job.
Nice.
This is literally going to be season 4 is Darth Tremor. Zahani was clone, and then there we go. Look at there. Jesus Christ.
Zahani has done well.
That's done well. Oh, it's done well.
Look at
There it
the
is.
body.
I read clone. I'm
It's
sorry.
a little pickle.
Fire everywhere. Oh my God, I love
The best
it.
thing is he could do that with his body.
Slide
Amazing.
of tongue.
Oh,
Oh my God.
That's so good.
I love that your
Tasty.
little guy is roasting a sausage too.
Yeah, that's so cute.
That's so good. That's so
Tiny little
good.
one.
I only have black coffee like my soul. Hashtag edgelord.
Oh, dear. He's got a cigarette in his hand as well.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
What is Ty? Every time I see it. Is this a sequel to last week?
The gravity one. What is
Yeah.
gravity?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so good. That's so
Even Risk is pissed. Come on, man.
That's so good. Yes, there it is. Tremor with his cup of coffee.
Nice.
No, that's exactly how I met. He's just fucking looks like a washed up cop, like detective. That's
I
his
love
last
it.
shift.
I love it.
Team for Phoenix. He looks like the opposite guy, just washed up.
This is it. This is the scene with the
Nice.
sauce grab.
That's so good.
God, I love how wholesome Egg is. It's just so good. Just like
It's that duo I love of as you
Yeah.
said, the Zahani's pure naivety.
They are a literal sitcom duo. Like
I love
100%.
them. and unfortunately they're gonna die next week to Goblin. And here's the here's the new art. Here's the
Holy
new
shit.
art.
Oh.
For Egg.
So good.
Yeah, Pavura did that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
I like the little beard hair.
Yeah.
it's funny, right? Look at him goatee. Yeah.
All right. Well, that
Look
is
at John-Claude Johnson, dude.
that
Oh.
is. Wait, what happened? What happened?
Little John-Claude Johnson on the shoulder.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
his
so good.
his yeah. No, I saw that. The detail of that is just so Zoom in to the boy right there. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's so good. I love this. I love this level right here.
He literally looks like his own video game character. Like he looks
Yeah.
he's got Hollow Knight vibes, man.
I want to know what he's up to.
Yeah.
All
Is he
right,
meant to
guys.
be like a ring light, or is that an eye?
Me don't ask. It's rude.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, that is rude. What the heck? All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. This was once again a pretty insane session. Just fucking heavy every time. So, but I loved it. Yeah. Did you guys have fun today? Did you all enjoy
Yeah, it
yourself?
was great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to see some people over in the other campaigns, so make sure you guys check it out. Thank you guys again for everything, for being a pretty sweet party. And next week, you will go on some quests to lower the stats of cosmicara and make it so that they can telegraph their attacks. So thank you
Hell yeah.
again.
Nice.
All right, guys. I'll see you all the next time, okay?
See you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye. Hey guys, thank you so much. Did you all have fun? Did you enjoy yourself today? That was a lot of fun. Binge the other campaigns. Yeah, head on over to YouTube. You can catch up with all the You can catch up with all the other campaigns right now. No, Sea Bear. How dare. Have fun. All of you chat, you will have fun. Excited to see the goblins crossover. Oh my god. Oh my god. Question: how many players can bring for the final fight? So the fight will. So I don't have the logistics of the fight yet, but I don't want to do like a 12 initiative fight. So what's probably going to happen is the fight's going to be split up to a variety of parties. I'm thinking about an actual, like, I feel like cosmicara is going to be like a 12-hour event. Now, when I say 12-hour event, I don't mean like I expect my players to be there for 12 hours. I mean, like, there will be parties of people that will come in. This is the way that I want to do it. They'll go back to back to back. So it'll be a 4-hour event with one party, and then a 4-hour event with another party as cosmicara is like shifting their way over to IO, and then a 4-hour event with another party as they continue to like shift there. Just expect us to be up for 12 hours. I am open for party members. So, I mean, if people want to be there for 12 hours, they're welcome to, but I'm not going to ask or expect people to be there for 12 hours. But yeah, it would literally, like, cosmicara, as you can tell, is going to be a massive fight. It's meant to be, so, because cosmicara is still just, it's going to be the biggest fight IO has faced up to this point. So it literally is every sub adds 50 HP. No, I promise you. It's not a sellout fight. I promise you, dude. But yeah, it would literally, but it would be a lot of, it wouldn't just be like cosmicara. Like cosmicara is a lot. Will people die? People always die in D&D. People can always die in D&D. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't. Yeah, some parties may decide to mix and match and come during certain sections of the thing. Yeah, absolutely. But I definitely want to avoid like a 12 party, because I've done 12 party fights before. They're not fun. They're not fun for the players. They're not fun for the viewers. It is just drags on and on. So it'll be a bunch of tinier parties fighting off against a big space baby. So yeah, like next week with goblins. Well, here's the thing with goblins is I feel like it's gonna be more. I'm really excited for the crossovers because the players can leave whenever they want, or I'm okay with them staying the entire session. So if they like give the message and are like, so like Joe, like Egg's like, hey, what you doing? It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go kill this guy over here. Okay, and then like she'll just join him for a session and like just go for it. Like I'm like 100% down if a player wants to stay like the entire session and just be like, so what's going on over here? I mean, do you need a sharpshooting mage like me? I mean, I'll help out. Fuck it, let's do it. Like I'm absolutely like 100% okay with that. That's the beauty of IO, is you don't plan this shit. You just let it go and then let the consequences go. Am I a little concerned about goblins? A little bit. I don't know what's going to happen there. I will tell you, though, death is never the end in IO. So if for some weird reason it ends with a party v party and all the goblins just die, it will not be the end of Goblins of Io. I promise you that. I promise you that. But yeah, it's I'm excited. I don't know, and that's why that's why I love DMing. That's why I love IO. I some DMs have this like elaborate plan, right? They're just like, okay, so here's the story points. This is where the story points need to go. We need to do X, Y, Z, and if we don't do X, Y, Z, then the story can't happen this way. And it focuses on that. But IO, the beauty of IO is literally, I have story points. They're going to happen whether you do them or not. It's up to you. And that's, I think our Astral Academy is the prime example of, like, hey, cosmicara is going through. You can prep for it, but how are you going to prep for it? Do that, you know. So it literally is just, we let it fly. D&D to me is better when it's open-ended, when it's the open world, you know. And they all have Randall art. Sea Bear's like, please, can they all have the art? But yeah, I'm excited. These next few sessions are gonna be, it's gonna be nuts. It's we're actually in like the shit's happening, shit's going down part of IO right now, and that's I didn't think I was gonna be so fucking excited for it, but I'm so fucking excited for it. I'm so excited, chat. I'm so excited. So next D&D game, 4 p.m. EST this Saturday, our Pirate Adventure: The Misdemeanor, guest starring Criken. We're gonna have a guest star. Criken's gonna appear and poof right before they attack the pirate fort. So he may literally just stop in and be like, "Hey, sup? Here it is." Later, or he may join the assault. Who knows? Fucking knows at this point. Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up. I'm so sweaty. I may or may not be back tomorrow. If I am back tomorrow, it'll be a very tiny stream. So, yeah. And also I want to play Stardew, but yeah. If you guys want to catch up on the other campaigns and actually see how they got up to that point, go to the World of IO YouTube channel. Check it all out. Thank you to everyone that has joined our Patreon. We have a new Patreon goal where we will be releasing one of the insane dragons upon the World of IO. It's also going to be like a big giant raid boss that players will have the option to fight if they so wish. But if we reach that goal, we will essentially have logos. We'll have custom art for the dragon. We'll pick a color. That'll be fun. And as I'm sure you all have already figured out at this point in time, dragons in IO are not the same as dragons in D&D. So we'll have a custom theme music for it. We'll have everything. We'll make a big giant event if we meet our next Patreon goal. Try to get the past hero back. That's true. What's gonna happen to the petrified bard? What's gonna happen? Who knows? Have I made your house yet? I have not. No magician. Astral Academy's taken up a lot of time, but we are going to have. I have all the list of things. Tracking all the subs has been a bit of a challenge. I'm going to be honest with you. Throughout the month, so we're going to have a better way. We're going to have a more efficient way of doing that next month. This month was the trial. Next month, I think we're going to solidify things. Having names on the houses, and I think I need a Discord list or a. What's also really been difficult is people sub, but then they can announce their sub the same month again? Question mark. I learned that as well. That was pretty weird. So yeah, we'll be more prepared next month. So yeah. Also, I want to go ahead and thank all of our big Patreon supporters. That includes there's so many of them, and I'm glad this popped up. We have Links Armage, Dramavian, Lopar Panda, Baker Staunch, the Hug Hunter, and Starter Pack. Guys, thank you so much for being our big boy supporters. You're just and everyone else that is a Patreon member, be sure to check it out. All right, that's it. Join the Discords. Say hi. You can say hi in the Discord. Join the Discords, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time. We might do a late night stream tonight, but probably not. Smile. I might do a stream tomorrow, but probably not. We'll see. I want to play more Stardew as always, but I also needed some time off. Okay. Have yourself some wonderful time. But yes, VA No Magician, your house will be up, I promise you. I promise you, everyone I've written as a list that is documented, their houses will. So do not fret. Yeah, Smile. Come on, man. Don't be upset. Don't be upset, dude. It'll be done when it's done, but it'll be done this month. So please don't. It'll be epic as hell. I love you. I'm upset. Okay, good. All right. I was more asking if the players are going to aware there's crossover or they'll be surprised mid-session. I'm not going to tell them. So it really depends on if everyone wants to keep it secret or if they don't. So we'll see. But most likely, I'm sure there's someone out there that's going to be like, yeah, did you know Criken's going to be in the game? Are you ready for Criken to be in the game? There's going to be at least one, guys. Like I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. There's going to be a snitch. I'd rather you didn't say, but at the same time, I know I can't control that shit, so I'm not even going to worry about it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you the next time. Bye-bye.